All right, hello everybody. Welcome to the Lost Harbor campaign. I am your host Nitsify. Welcome to the go fuck yourself. Yeah. So we have our DM here, aka we have our DM, also known as our other host, Acrid here.
Hello.
Yeah, we have that guy. We have me, and I play me. I have fuck, what's his name? Rio. I play Rio. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome.
My God.
And we have our other host, Tic Tac Millen, also known as John Bon, the water elemental.
Yes, John Bon. That's my favorite thing to order when I ever go to like a Cinnabon in a mall.
For those who don't know, my character is a Durla Barbarian Aberrant Jester, and he is if I remember correctly, a cleric of Life Domain, I think. Right, so let's get this going. We got back into town.
That was a very scatterbrained intro, bro.
Thank you. It's one of a kind. That's what we do here in the actually technically not even Lost Harbor anymore. Technically the Lost Shipyard. So unless you're watching on Spotify, you should check us on Spotify and on YouTube. Sanity Campaign's up on Lost Shipyard, the second channel, and otherwise we're up on Spotify and Lost Harbor for both campaigns. For those who don't know, in the last session, what fucking happened was man got his memory back. John Sean got his memories back.
I have now evolved from child to aggressively British.
He
that's a de-evolution, but that
is true. That is true. But he's also got a little bit of California white girl in him for some reason. I don't know what happened there that one bit, but
yeah, I couldn't tell you why either.
Yeah. But we mainly just kind of went. I think 2 sessions ago was when we dealt with the whole like murder, almost killing John Sean thing.
That was last session.
Was that last session as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the price you had to pay, Nitz. Now you have to deal with my British voice for the rest of the campaign. This is your punishment.
It doesn't really bother me. I have to deal with skulls all the time anyways. Anyway. Skull, for those who don't know, Skulls is a British friend of mine. He's a good guy.
Ours.
But yeah, so we found a wizard and a undead guy at a tavern in an abandoned town. We brought them back basically to town. We also picked up some homeless people, and we're now going to
You picked up a homeless person and a bunch of employed people.
2 homeless people. I picked up Gramps the Goblin.
Oh, right. Fuck. Gramps is here. No,
we also,
I forgot about Gramps. No.
Graham. No. Besides that, the other homeless person was a Tanuki, not specifically just a Tanuki. She's a Tanuki Lupin mix. And apparently we thought we were just recruiting her. Fun fact, apparently she had a whole fucking group of friends. Specifically 2 strippers, a store clerk, and a guard, as well as a gladiator.
Yeah. She has an interesting life, apparently.
Very interesting, apparently.
The average RPG party.
She lives in trash cans, but apparently she's also a gladiator.
Don't worry about it.
We just made it back to the hometown, which is blah blah blah. Kynallen. I don't know why I can never remember that name. I just have to say it enough, and I'll eventually get it down. But normally I struggle with town names.
It's fair.
I do not think.
You don't have brain. Very small.
I have brain damage.
Train bramage. Hello, Bon Mon. Hey, man. Hey, John Bon. I'd like to imagine that somewhere out there is a different version of John Sean, but it's a different elemental type. And every version of their name is just slightly different. So you have John Sean, the fire elemental. You have like Bon Mon, the water elemental. You have Gon John, the fucking lightning elemental. Then you have the earth elemental, which is just Mon Mon. Like,
Mon Mon. I like Mon Mon.
Also, the cat that sits on the counter and is breathing is actually here this time.
Yes, Anya is indeed here.
Hi.
Wait, has she duplicated herself? Because there's also the one on.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't worry about it.
No, if anything, I've triplicated myself.
Is there a
Yeah, 'cause
third cat somewhere?
You don't know? You gotta look for it.
Are you one of the rats? Have you also become a rat? Is there a rat form of you? Are you the one on fire?
I don't know. I can't see where you've got me on the screen right now.
Damn, Acrid, I didn't know your girlfriend could commit mitosis.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I've got you like on the left end of the counter, and then you're also on top of Acrid's head. So.
Oh, so am I like behind the breathing cat?
Oh wait, no. Oh no. He doesn't have your PNG.
Oh yeah, no, I don't have your PNG.
This is funny. It's still funny because because Anya does have one of those as well. So it's just the most like there's 3 Anyas. Chill and deal with it. Moving on.
Oh yeah.
Topic, but when earlier this week I was going to my dad's office space to run a quick errand, and lately there's just been the friendliest stray cat at the front lately, who will just kind of chill there, and if you approach him, he'll just like politely ask you for pets before you go in.
You should name him Son John.
Anyways, progression.
Yeah. Okay.
I was trying to come up with another variant. My brain was blanking almost.
I didn't know how to respond to that.
Alright. That's where I step in and actually fucking progress shit.
Yeah, my mother has texted me. Why is she sending me pictures of cereal?
What the
What is
fuck?
going on?
Hi.
Variety pack 25. Damn, that's a deal.
That's a lot of cereal.
Yeah. Let me hold on. Variety pack would be good. I'm gonna tell her that. I'm gonna pick the variety pack, I guess. The variety pack consists of 4 boxes of Kellogg's Pops, 6 Fruit Loops sponsor us, 5 Applejack sponsor us, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes sponsor us, and Cocoa Krispies sponsor us.
I support the 3rd sponsor us.
Yeah. You should sponsor us. I'm just saying, you know, like, you know. Otherwise, I'll sue. Anyways, so what's going on?
Somehow being sponsored by cereal that one of the people's significant others is allergic to does not sound like a good idea.
Oh no, he can eat it.
Hear me out, right? Here's my
He can
thought
do the
process.
sponsor deal.
If we get sponsored, right, we can tell them to stop using that fucking corn bullshit. Take the corn out of your fucking cereal! For those that don't know, we've got a friend who is allergic.
I don't like cereal that much.
Anya
I'm not much
is
of a
definitely
cereal person
allergic.
either.
Anya's definitely allergic to corn.
Yes.
Yeah, so to all cereal companies, please take the corn out of your cereals and corn byproducts. I would very much like to eat cereal again.
I will murder you if you don't. This is a joke. This is a joke. YouTube, this is a joke.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
For legal reasons, I cannot condone the murder of things.
I remember when it comes to cereal, I have this memory of eating Cookie Crisp when I was a kid, and not to like rip off one of Jerry Seinfeld's bits, but I swear to God, it is like one of the unhealthiest things I think has ever been conceived, because it's literally just a bowl of cookies.
Yeah, it's like, just a bowl of cookies. That's not cereal.
Just straight up cookies.
Yeah. I remember loving that as a kid, and then my mom was like, anyways, we're gonna start doing different cereal, and I was like, but I want those. She was like, those are not good for you. I'm like, but cookie. And she was like, no.
I just love the but fucking no.
Yeah.
I would like to apologize for the 20-minute derailment that has occurred.
Oh, this always happens.
This is normal. Literally last session for a Sanity Campaign, we had a 20-minute rant before we even got into the campaign.
Yeah,
hey,
I just kind of accepted this.
This is why people watch our shit. Not for the D&D, but for the random bullshit that has nothing to do with what's happening in the campaign.
Oh yeah, hell yeah! That's why people love our stuff. We like talking about how randomly we have a guy that we ordered on DoorDash and hasn't shown up in over an hour plus, and is finally showing up, and then talking about how horrible the food was. I think that happened on episode 17 for the brothel campaign.
And a few others.
Yeah, there was a few
we're
times that
talking-
happened.
Okay, we're talking DoorDash. I remember I had a really weird.
Oh my god, alright, back to the campaign. Back to the fucking campaign. Back...
Oh,
I tried.
Look, I'll keep this brief. Okay, I'll keep.
Oh, you
Keep it
bitch.
brief, you got this, man, you got this.
So,
10
okay,
words or less.
when it comes to the okay, so I got my DoorDash food, and I did not get a picture that it was here, or the notification it was here either. I just got a message from the DoorDash driver who just said, "I am here," and when I got up, I just saw them leave. So I was like, "Well, did I get my fucking food or not?"
You should also
Thankfully,
mention.
I did.
You should mention they didn't send a picture, if I remember correctly.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so there was no confirmation.
pictures. Just, I am here. The DoorDash driver. Okay, I genuine question. I wonder
my-
why, like, some food delivery companies have it so you can see the names of who's delivering your stuff, because it's like... Like, do they want us to go out and just say, "Hey, good job, Nick"? Like we're on a first name basis.
I think it's
Just
so.
go right to me.
It's just similar to like if you go to any like job, like let's say like a any like social service job, like fast food, retail, that sort of stuff. They always have a name badge, so you can address them if you wish. I think it's just a similar thing with that of like, well, I mean, they're working here and you're doing a social job, so in case you wanna like say their name for some unholy reason, you motherfucking Karen, you can. But you normally, for etiquette reasons, social etiquette, you don't. Unless you're an asshole, Karen. Anyways, getting onto the thing, yeah, so, I walk.
Okay,
I also walk.
Do you?
that's good. So y'all would walk into town. So one thing so as you guys would walk into Kine Island, you guys would notice that things have changed a little bit. People have gotten a bit more set up in that they now understand, wait a fucking minute, the world's kind of ending. Shit.
Not again.
Don't worry. Someone's having that existential crisis. We all know someone's having that right now. Poor fucking Katsu.
Oh, man.
But in any case, there's also the Sojiro military, the actual military that ran this country.
Mm-hmm.
There's now a few more of them posted around here, as from what you could probably immediately gauge. The military has mobilized to the best of the Emperor's ability to spread his military through the edges cities to, if the town is attacked, there's at least someone there to help.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I know there's not much I can do, but I can do this. I can at least try and protect my fucking people, because I can't solve that, but I can at least try and waylay them.
Yeah.
So now there's a bit more actual dynasty soldiers walking around. So
Pog.
it also stops anyone who's like got the intrusive thought to do some random fucking looting. Well, now instead of there just being the normal town guard, there's a proper fucking samurai standing there. So
I mean,
try.
well, on the bright side, because we'll probably... I think it makes sense that we swap out the party temporarily for the next time we head out when we eventually do. So we can give the new people a try, and it allows Agnes and Psyche to kind of rest for a bit.
Yeah. So
they can help out with that. I doubt though. I doubt anybody will try to steal when there is a psychotic aberrant mimic and a literal war criminal from a few hundred years back patrolling the town.
Yeah, no. I won't lie. Like, there's people, like, when y'all walk through the towns, I didn't really mention it because at the time I hadn't really thought about it, but there was a few, like, older people that looked at you guys, not because of the party, but because of Agnes.
Yeah.
They looked at him like, oh, fuck are you doing now? Oh.
Yeah, dude, honestly, that I feel like that's also one of those things where it's like they just anyone in general who pays attention to like that
news.
sort of stuff, yeah, the news stuff, would have to look at like, wait, there are 3 criminals just walking around willy-nilly. There's not even a guard nearby. There are 3 active murderers walking around.
Yeah. Like, it was a known thing, at least like it was a generally known thing that Agnath wiped out Stratford.
Yeah.
And the Dynasty military captured him there after 10 hours of fighting. Like, it was a bitch. He would have one hell of a fucking fight. They were like, please, just fucking actual generals go, because fucking we can't do this.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
So yeah, no, Agnath and Psyche, they will likely depart, and y'all can, well, y'all now have a small squadron of people y'all can choose from.
Yeah.
Y'all want to bring Gramps?
I think having Graham stay back with the other potion lady, Coley, I think makes more sense. I mean, Dylan obviously, weigh in as well, but I think it makes more sense to let them stay in town so they can kind of just brew stuff, not only just for us, but for other parties that might be heading out into the zone.
Yeah, I meant that more as a joke, luckily.
Okay,
but,
gotcha.
Yeah, no, I'm trust me. If you take Gramson, you're carrying him.
Yeah.
This fucker ain't walking.
Alright, look, I'm just gonna keep this simple. I want Grumpy with us.
Yeah.
Because if we have to fight anything, I know he can fuck their shit up.
I'm gonna guess he's probably a barbarian.
No,
you
dude,
saw him
look at
stomp the
that
ground
build.
and break the earth.
Look at that
so...
Bill Nitz. Obviously, he's a ranger.
No, I'm saying that because technically a build like that, he's obviously strength-based, but he could still be a monk or a fucking fighter. Or a blood hunter. Blood hunter is also an option.
That's
Also
true.
paladin, technically speaking. He does love animals, so he might have made an oath to the animals.
Just for context, viewing audience, if you also saw the image that we're looking at, I think it's reasonable to say that you would also assume barbarian when you see him.
Oh yeah, no, like
yeah.
100%. Like, everybody looks at him and is like, oh, that's a barbarian.
So, I would say this before we get any further into this. I think this makes sense to do this. But real quick, Dylan, we should sit down and write. I'm going to put in organizations people that we can actually bring out there. So that way we know. If we set like specific people, so we always have like a specific party that we bring out. Like Grumpy's always paired with this said person, so we can just rotate them. I think that would be the smartest way to do this.
Okay.
So
That
Grumpy
actually would make sense, yes.
Grumpy is a heavy hitter. So Grumpy paired with, what's one other person we could pair him with that would probably be a little bit on the faster side? Because Psyche and Agnes I feel like are a good base. Because Psyche seems to be a lot more dexterous, whereas Agnes is a lot more like strength based.
Yeah, correct.
So hold on, NPC visual. I think Canon John Bon. What the fuck? That is a lady with sharp teeth, red eyes, cat ears, and that is not an elemental. That might be a vampire tabaxi.
That took so long for you to fucking know.
I didn't see it till now because I was looking at OBS.
Right, I will now
hear
delete
me
that.
out. Mariko, just because they're the most interesting looking.
Mariko does fight, right?
So technically, everyone who came with Chu,
Yeah.
is fully capable of fighting.
Okay.
So all 6 of these people can technically go fight. But you guys have wanted to leave Coley and Gramps behind.
Yeah.
Which is totally fair.
So we're gonna put Grumpy and Mariko together. I'm fine with that. By the looks like she's probably a necromancer, so we'll probably want to keep her in the back, keep her safe.
It's not because she looks hot, I assure you. I'm more than that.
No, I am being dead serious. That might be a wizard.
She might act stupid. She might be a genius. We don't know.
The other thought is that because there is a bard subclass where it's Bard the Necrodancer, so there's a shot that she might be a Necrodancer.
There's also a Dread Necromancy Sorceress class.
This is also true. So either way, she's probably not going to have a lot of health, is my guess. Here's a question. With Saba and Emmy, do we want to even try and put them on the battlefield? And I'm saying this because we still need people that can help bring down people's, help restore people's sanity. And Emmy and Saba, who is a chef and a dancer, might be good to keep at
I'm okay
base.
with that.
Yeah.
I gotta say that Emmy is literally a professional stripper. So,
Yeah,
y'all have figured that out. She has been very clear about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I'd say that if things got in an emergency where all of our parties are down, Emmy and Saba are the backup people, but I'd rather keep them at base.
Fair enough.
So we're gonna put emergency / sanity rest people. And we're gonna put in this group's Emmy and Saba.
I fucking love the alright, do we want to take them in? Well, it's a professional stripper and a cook. So no!
Yeah. We know we want. I should also do this while we have it. Coley and Gramps.
They can also be emergency. They can
be emergency. That's why I'm putting them in there. But I'd rather that not be the curse.
I don't know, but I have this mental image of they're trying to restore our sanity. It's just basically like a comedy night at a comedy club. They just all take turns grabbing the mic and doing a comedy set.
I'd say we could, honestly, yeah, that's very fucking fitting. Also, One Eye and Anna might actually be a very good mix, because it looks like we have a gunslinging either, because there's several gunslinging classes, so it could either be a gunslinger, arcane gunslinger, which is a fighter class, the gunslinger ranger, or it could also be a gunslinging artificer. So
there's also a shot he's a rogue.
Yeah.
Because there's a bandit subclass that go invisible and shoot people.
Yeah, they're literally called the snipers. If I remember correctly. So there's multiple ones.
Just a straight bandit.
Yeah. And worst scenario, if I need to tank, I can. I am a fighter at the end of the day. So I'm not too worried about that. We know we want to keep Williams. He doesn't know how to fight, which is the problem, but I will put him in emergency people. That I'd rather him not be. Actually, no, he's not. He literally doesn't know how to fight. We're gonna put utility people, because these are just people that cannot fight, but they can be useful to us.
Yeah,
Williams,
the fucking cult leader.
I will be letting him out, because we need Spike to become a god. So we have William, Sella, and Keo. Those are just kind of like people that just kind of hang out on the side. Right now, Spike is technically just utility.
He's there. He's trying his best.
I'm double checking for everything else. Is that everyone that we have here? Right, Satoru. Satoru could be. Do we have anyone? Satoru's kind of by himself right now. So right now we're gonna put him just.
I know that the other thing is that Anna mentioned that she kind of wanted to stay back.
Someone just did Salwaldo on my Discord and it completely froze. Anyways.
Oh
damn.
Because Anna had mentioned that she could help y'all's city with magic.
Okay.
Because she is a powerful magic user, so it's one of those it might be better to leave her behind. So it's okay, so we actually have someone who can do counter magic and shit.
So we'll do this then. We'll put her in utility, and we'll put One Eye with Satoru.
Alright,
okay.
I'm okay with that.
So we have the undead guy with the fucking human samurai.
You're right. The undead might have been human at some point.
Yeah. Alright. So we have 3 party groups. We'll probably go with Grumpy and Muroko next. And then One Eye and Satoru. Actually, let me do this. I'm going to put this so we know the rotation of who gets swapped out with whom. So after Grumpy will always be One Eye and Satoru. And then after them will always be Agnith. And then it'll always revolve back to Grumpy.
Okay, that sounds good.
I like having things organized. I think this will help us in the long run. That's why I went out of our way to do this. I think that makes sense to do that.
Gotcha.
Yes. Yeah, no, that just God, just the absolute fucking thing of like, do we even want to bring the stripper? Like,
Like it, yeah, because I mean, like they help out a lot. Oh, gotcha, cool. Sorry, I got a thing. I got a thing that I cannot speak of.
yay.
Yay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My
It's an
backup
IRL
character.
thing.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. Well,
Okay.
now that that was kind of like so that wasn't the exact conversation, but it was kind of everybody kind of sat there and talked. That is a canon thing of discussing, okay, hold on, how are we gonna work this shit?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So that took about an hour and a half for you guys to figure everything out.
That's fair.
Oh.
That's fair.
At which point, because everything got figured out, Gramps gets on, wanders off with Coley as she and Gramps head off to go and try and see if there's a potion shop or anyone who sells ingredients. Like just a druid. They're just looking for a druid. They're gonna wander off and go find somebody.
Should be easy in this dynasty. It's a pretty forested area.
Yeah, they're like, what kind of materials are we working with is also their, like, what do we have to help us? Are we gonna have to grow special shit?
Fair.
Saba and Emmy head off to go and find the tavern.
Hell yeah. I mean, we could probably, I mean, I've got to head to the tavern anyways. I can depart there if John Sean has something else he needs to do.
There's nothing I can think of at this point in time, so...
To the tavern!
Yeah.
That way they don't have to go searching for it. And also because I need to check to see if a certain someone has showed up at the tavern.
Yes. Now, as you guys would be walking, the party has gotten... You guys have spent a fair amount of time together, so it's like, you guys have kind of pieced together general features about each character. Grumpy doesn't really talk. He's not even a guy who nods in acknowledgement. He just kind of keeps going. And if you speak directly to him, he will acknowledge you. Like,
Awesome.
he responds only if he has to.
Understood.
But it's that thing of, you've figured out generally that he seems to always be listening. So it's like this, okay, he is fucking aware. So maybe let's not say anything against him also. Like this, okay, he's always listening. He just won't show it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also, he's a big old fucking turtle, so facial features aren't often that visible to everybody else.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Y'all figured out a lot about Emmy and Mariko. Yep, strippers. Woo.
Charismatic beings.
Charismatic, high charisma. Intelligence is trying.
They're doing their best.
Yeah. Saba's just living her best life. She's excited to get back to cooking, from what you can tell.
That's fair.
But yeah.
Cooking is fun.
Yes. Oh. Okay then. So, as you guys would head back to the tavern, Ryu,
Yeah.
you would notice something.
Is it a gun? Who's pointing it at me?
No.
Damn.
So what you would notice is you would actually feel something starting to shift around, like shift nearby.
Okay.
It's about 20 feet off, and you kind of start picking up on it, and you kind of notice nobody else seems to be noticing this is happening. As you're like, wait, something's coming through reality.
Arcana
And
check.
it's coming fast. You can roll an Arcana check, yes, to try and figure out what's going on with it.
Let me pop open this case of new dice.
Oh boy.
Did you just roll all of your dice?
No, I just dropped them on the desk.
Gotcha.
Natural 17 plus 5. Or actually, no,
Okay.
plus 1. Sorry, I have an Arcana. I looked at my perception state of Arcana. 18.
Okay, so you have a dirty 18?
Yeah, dirty 18.
Okay. So what you would realize is you can tell that this is a powerful send of magic, but it feels different than the magic you saw when the fucking planet got terraformed a bit.
Okay.
So it's like, that's different, but that's something. Something's coming through, and he gets a weird feeling it's a person that's getting sent through.
In the zone? And we're not in the zone.
No, this is someone getting sent through into the city. So they're actually being sent into the safe area, which might be intentional by either if they're sending themselves or if somebody else is sending them.
So I'm gonna be honest, there's always a shot that whatever is the source could be trying to send something into here, as well. I would imagine. So
yeah,
I am first of all going to cut the music because I don't know what the fuck is going to be happening here. But also there is the sheer fact that I am going to, as Ryuzuka, begin making my way over to there at my 40 walking speed, and I'm going to have all 4 sickles out, ready to swing.
Okay, so everyone else just sees Ryu stop walking, turn at a 45-degree angle, begin to walk away, and then just General Grievous's sickles out, and then just stand there, fucking waiting.
Yep, basically.
Just absolute silence.
Yeah.
He just waits like it's coming.
Is something wrong, Rio?
Magic's wrong.
Oh, magic shit? Oh boy, here we go.
And you would then see a very thin line get slashed through reality as something begins to get sent through. Now, the thing that Ryu would immediately notice is whatever is doing this distortion is much more precise in how they're doing it. With the other guy, it seems much more just chaotic and hell-frenzied.
Okay.
This seems much more, no, I'm going to do a thin fucking line so I don't cause a huge spatial fucking distortion.
Yeah.
As you would then see a person appear and slam into the ground and landing on his knee as he just kind of, he puts his right hand on the ground and kind of is on his left as he has his right knee on the ground and is just trying to stabilize himself.
Oh, interdimensional traveler?
I fucking... Wow. As you would see, this guy.
Okay. I know exactly who this is from several campaigns ago. This is a human that we're looking at, or quote-unquote human. They have, like, basically machinery built throughout the majority of their body. Red-looking eyes, unruly, unbrushed hair that needs to be cut at some point. His beard is kind of curly, and he's let it kind of grow out quite a bit. It's not to that point to where like it starts covering the chest, but if he keeps letting it grow out, it's gonna get like that. He has this like long hair that he has that's kind of like basically brushed back. So none of it really goes up into his face. But it goes down a decent way. I'd say like maybe like down to the shoulders, maybe a little bit past that. And he's got like a bunch of little like, honestly, it might be oxygen inhalers so he can fucking breathe. That's what it looks like. One basically like a big huge like tube of some sort sticking out of his right side of his neck, and then 2 near his like mouth basically. He's really fucking weird looking. I think I know who this is as a player, but as a character, I wouldn't know this person, obviously.
No, but
I know jack shit.
Yeah, it checks out. That it pays to play the campaign before.
If this is the character I think it is, I have not interacted with this character since 3 campaigns ago. That's almost a year and a half ago, I think. It's been a while.
I'm surprised you remember.
Yeah. Yeah, because I actually know it was only a year ago, because it was 2 campaigns ago. Because technically Tai Chin messed with him, and almost ended up threatening the guy.
Oh.
because he was doing some stuff, and then Mirio had a better exchange with the guy. So there was two completely different sides of the coin of exchanges I've had with this guy. If this is the guy I'm thinking of, I could be wrong though.
You're a coin.
You're a fucking. You know what? You're a fucking jelly bean.
You're a bean.
Yeah.
Fucking what?
Yeah. You're a fucking pea. I don't know.
You're a banana.
You're a corn. You're bad for the body.
You're an asparagus.
I'll take that. I like asparagus, especially when it's burned. Have you ever had burned asparagus? That's when it's best.
Go fuck yourself.
What?
Alright, back to the character.
Yes.
Yeah. So, you would see this guy, does anyone interact with him or anything like that? Or do y'all just wait for him to stabilize himself so he can respond?
I said hello, interdimensional traveler, to him earlier.
Fair enough. Alright. He's like, where? Like, you just see him look up and start to look around with this, like, very much does not seem to know where the fuck he is or anything. And he looks up and looks at Ryu, who's standing there, just ready to chop him into bits.
He would just go, Kinlan, who are you?
He's I'm Delvic Dawn, but I was previously known as the Bandit King.
Ooh, a king, you say?
That's exactly what I
rather
thought it was.
interesting.
But he would actually give his actual name, which because at this point he knows he's looking around, he's like, whatever I had control of is fucking gone, so.
Ryozuka.
John would kind of take a step forward and say, John Sean, I would be more than happy to help you up, but I try to make a habit of not setting people I meet on fire.
Be hard pressed to set me on fire. And he would stand up, as Zelvic would stand back up to his actual full height, which he is set at 6'7".
Now, any chance you know why you seem to be, how should I put this, in between magical realities?
My planet was destroyed, and I just got freed from a place that holds destroyed souls.
Ooh, tough luck, but hey, it seems like you're making the best of it.
If I can find the bloke that set me free, I'd be happy to help him, but I don't know where he went, and I have no idea where I am.
Well, you're in Rhinon, specifically the city of Kinlan. You're in a dynasty, and the world is actively in shambles right now.
Oh yeah, no, it fucking sucks out here, man. I hope you can, if you're a king, then you can probably defend yourself, which you're gonna need in this sort of land.
I think I'll be fine. Well then, I guess I can put myself to use. I was an artificer by trade, by ability. So, you guys would now meet Zelvic Dawn, who is an artificer.
Okay.
He was I specialized in
Fancy.
augmentations, as you can tell.
Yeah.
He fully augmented his own body a lot. You guys can, and I would describe with the rest of his body that you guys can see small bits of metal that come out through his skin along most of his body.
Yeah.
So he has modified the vast majority of his body. So
Yeah.
if there's anyone to know how to do body modifications when it comes to artificery, you probably got no one better.
Gotcha.
He's like, I have no idea where I am, but I guess I can do my best and help. I'll sort out my things later.
Well, it's appreciated. Though I don't know quite what we can use you for yet. We have parties going out trying to find the source of the problem.
Jolly
Well,
good. The more the merrier, I always say.
if you can get me materials, I can make you tools and equipment this world doesn't know.
Ooh.
The world I was from was far more advanced than this one, from what I can tell. Unfortunately for this world, I remember the plans I'd made. I had equipment built and designed by my hand. There are things I know how to build that this world would never have seen, and those creatures likely don't know whatever it is, whatever the fuck you're fighting.
Then we'll put you on utility.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. You're so in.
I will need metal, though.
We can get that. There's a lot of mines around areas. It won't be a problem.
Yeah. So, Zelvik is the character that, and that is the Bandit King, which I think was lightly mentioned in a few campaigns that actually are on the campaign.
It was mentioned in the brothel campaign at one point, very lightly.
Yes.
It was later in the Katsu campaign.
Yes,
Yep.
the Bandit King was a character from the old world who was feared greatly
Yep.
in that world.
Which, by the way, Rio's gonna look over to John Shaw and just go, if you want to go ahead and bring the other two the rest of the way to the tavern, I'll catch up with you in a bit.
Very well. We will do just that.
Alright.
He's going to lean in towards the Bandit King,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just gonna go, why do you present yourself as the Bandit King? Why that name?
In the planet I was a part of, I used to run a section of a dynasty as a king. All bandits in that entire country feared me. I singularly ruled over all bandits, and the few groups that worked against me didn't last very long.
Well, I want you to understand this. While we do appreciate your help, while I have been put in prison myself, I do not take lightly to the criminals of the world. The only ones I am willing to associate with are the ones that actually mean well. So understand it when I say this. When I'm done with this epidemic and everything's been dealt with, if you have caused any problems, I will see to you myself. So don't try anything funny.
He would give a nod. I have no means to make anything bad. This planet's done nothing wrong to me.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can understand that when someone comes warping through dimensions, including when I mess with that type of magic myself, I know to be wary of things like this. So I'm sure
Well,
you can
I can tell
understand
you.
the wariness.
I can understand it. I've never messed with reality distorting magic, so you know more on something than me.
And vice versa with your augmentations.
Yes, everyone has their skills, and I know where mine are placed.
He would nod when he's gonna leave.
Yep, and he would follow, because he has no fucking clue where he is.
Yep. Yeah, he can follow through the bar.
Yeah, he'll follow the bar, and if he sees a smith of any sorts, he's gonna go talk to them and be like, okay, what fucking metals do you have?
Well, we know there's probably a blacksmith somewhere on the way to the tavern, from what I know, because that's where we found John Sean when we were gonna head to the tavern.
You ever see John John getting dragged by a fucking dragonborn dwarf?
Yes.
Dragonborn fucking smith. But y'all never asked him what he was doing with the elemental, so y'all never found out what his plan was.
Nope.
Oh, god.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And now I get to reveal fucking Bandit King's actual name, which is Zelvik Dawn.
Hell yeah.
And he is not a king anymore, but he'll keep that title because he fucking earned it.
Fair.
Yeah. If y'all have any more questions for him, y'all can ask. He is nothing to hide. Alright.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you guys will get back to town, and now that is the thing that is fucking here, and gods can do nothing about it.
Dude, Ty, who's now a god, really just looking at this like, why is he back? Why is this bastard back? Why?
How the fuck is he back? How the fuck is he
Can
back?
I kill
That's the
him?
better question.
Can I kill him?
Why you want to kill him? You understand. This
You
motherfucker
don't
was.
get it.
This was one of the 12 major lords of bandits, and then he killed all the other lords.
Yeah.
Took over.
Balance.
Oh man. Okay, but yeah.
Instead of emperors of the sea, it's fucking bandit kings.
Yep. All right.
He was one of them. Yeah. He gets the tavern. And something else that or at least Ryu would immediately notice with the way this guy walks. He has a similar like weight to his steps to that of like Grumpy. He seems to weigh a similar amount.
It's probably because of all the fucking metal he's put in his body.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Ooh.
it's one of those like, oh, okay, so we know the metal at least has weight.
Yeah, yeah. It's not factory processed metal, it's proper metal, and that's the thing about that. It's gonna weigh a lot more.
He's like, I'm gonna fucking make sure this shit works.
Yep.
Oh,
Also,
boy.
I know I probably won't get to the tavern in a bit because John Sean went ahead without me, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So John Sean and Co. Also, there's Chu, who's doing her best.
Yeah.
Was she put into the list of the rotation?
No, because there was nobody else that I could put her with at the time. So right now she's just in a waiting list. It's a thing where if someone in like a rotation party right now goes out because we don't have an even number of people, if there's an odd amount of people, she would just
Fair
take
enough.
over temporarily for them. So it's so
Fair.
weird, like she's here, but she
Cool.
kind of has to wait.
Fucking man.
Yeah. So for now, it's just technically Chew by themselves. Like
Chu.
they don't have a duo, sadly.
Chu.
Chew.
Alright, y'all bring the bandit king in.
Yeah. What about John Sean? They would have gotten it.
I'm here. I think. I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
kidding.
You're here.
No, I'm saying y'all
That's
take
it.
the bandit
That's it.
king into the fucking zone.
Oh gosh.
Oh. I mean, we could. It'd probably be better to actually have him here so he can work on stuff, though. I don't really know any artificial stuff that I would ever ask for from this guy, if I'm being brutally honest.
Fair.
Unless I'm gonna go wielding fucking 4 revolvers. That
wanna
could be a choice.
Can I turn my great club into a greater club?
Technically, if Ryu wanted to strengthen his lower arms so he could wield heavier weapons, that is an
Yeah.
augmentation that the guy could do.
Gotcha.
Basically anything like finer tuned joints so you don't get knocked down as easily. Anything. There's a whole list of shit he can do.
Gotcha. So that
Just
probably
got-
that might not benefit John Sean as much because he's a fire
Yeah.
elemental.
He makes an attachment that doesn't let you get doused as easily.
How
It's just
is-
a kerosene pump you
Good
attach to
question,
your
though.
body.
Just a
How-
really big umbrella.
So like my question is though, because like I know with like his cloak for example, the only reason why he's able to wear it is because he got a fire like immune type of like cloak. So
You have
how
to
is
get
he
something
gonna
fireproof.
wear? How is he gonna wear How is he gonna wear that?
I don't know.
Sounds like a
Magic. No, I'm
Magic.
kidding. I don't know. The Bandit King can't really help John Ton as much because he's like, you're just fire. If you were like a half fire elemental, I could help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm not too bummed about it.
Meanwhile,
It's
Buckley, Grumpy, actively approaching him like a mare. I have a question.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Dylan, the Great Club thing, you could probably, if you wanted to ever upgrade that, you probably want to go to a blacksmith, not to the artificer.
Artificers
That would make more
can.
sense.
Okay.
Artificers can, but most artificers also, you need to be really careful how you phrase an upgrade you want for an equipment item.
That's why I recommend
Somebody's-
the blacksmith.
Yeah.
No, Nick,
This-
hear me out. Hear me
Oh,
out, guys.
God.
I
Oh, no.
don't go to anyone to upgrade it. No, instead I just duct tape a knife to the Great Club.
You're gonna
That's it.
snap the knife. You're gonna snap the knife, man. The blade's gonna break because you're using it like a fucking bludgeoning weapon.
Why not?
Knives are not that strong. They're flexible blades. They
What-
will snap.
Okay, I get good knife.
Dude, no, any knife is gonna bend if you use it like a bludgeoning. It doesn't matter how good it is, man.
That's okay. I saw it in an anime once.
No!
That's not.
No,
That's
actually,
not how that works.
honestly though, jokes aside, I think the only way you could ever get that to work is if you got an adamantine knife. But I'm gonna be real here. If you ever find adamantine ore, that would be a waste to use it on a fucking knife.
Noted.
Like, you're better off making a shield or like a way stronger weapon over a fucking dagger. Oh man. Actually, honestly, at that point, you might be better off with like a spear, because you have the bludgeoning end of like the main staff bit, and you can still stab someone with it.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, because the Great Club with a dagger taped to the front of it is just like it's just a weird spear that just doesn't look right.
Weird spear.
Yeah, it's like a spear that got thick like halfway up. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Gotcha.
Grace,
Yeah, so
Dylan, are you
So
doing
John
anything in this
Sean.
tavern, or?
I mean,
Do you wanna
I've just
look
been kind of
around?
following your lead, to be honest, since there's really nothing else for me to do.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah,
If
so
you
I
want-
bust down the door and I shoot a man.
Athletics.
I don't have a gun. Huh? Why?
said you
Alright,
bust down
cool.
the door.
Alright, I'm busting down the door. Cool. Alright. 13 plus 3, so 16.
Cool. The door opens nicely because it's designed for that.
Awesome.
And
They probably designed it for that because of the way I fucking come in all the time. They're like, oh god, change that. Change that
the
door.
wing door. And they were like, it's fine. So long as he doesn't hit it really, really hard, it will be fine.
Yep.
As long as he doesn't hit it on one side or the other really fucking hard, we're good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna kick down the
So-
door, walk over to the bar, and look at Sella.
Okay, so there are a few people in here that are fucking interesting.
Okay.
So I'll send the interesting people.
Okay.
They're getting sent. Hold on.
I just keep looking at, in NPC visuals, the thing that says anatidiaphobia. The fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is always watching you. And just a picture of the duck saying, your ass is mine, Jimmy, with a smile. Okay, so that might be a marble devil, or it might just be a human-ish looking tiefling. But, the first person that we see, also, I know the second person, but the first person, is this, like, gray-skinned tiefling? Maybe marble devil. Actually, it might be a marble devil, because they have wings, too. Black ram-like horns, white silver hair, that kind of goes, like, from what I can tell, like, halfway down the back, probably, maybe a little bit further than that. We're looking at, she does seem to have either a long sword or a short sword. I'm only seeing a portion of the blade, so take that with a grain of salt. Red eyes, a lot of eyelash makeup. Freckles galore, black lipstick, a lot of freckles. Like around like the eyes and nose, kind of going across the entire bit, but also freckles like up on the shoulders. Because she's wearing, is this a stripper? I'm not getting an answer, so I'm gonna take that as a yeah. This is she's wearing two black chokers that have like that have little stabby points at the end. She has all the clothing she's wearing is black because she has a fishnet bra basically that has black padding. It has like a bunch of like leather strap designs that kind of go like across the chest, eventually connecting and going over the shoulders and down to the back. She looks like she has, you know, like how there's the sleeveless sleeves? Those, except it's fishnets. And I can't see anything past that because it doesn't show the lower body. So I don't know what the rest she's wearing. But she has a bunch of silver earrings on both sides.
Clothing stays pretty similar. It doesn't go much past her waist.
So is it like shorts that she's wearing then?
It's like a short dress.
Okay, short dress. Gotcha. Okay. Also, last thing
she has plenty of mobility.
Understood. Last thing that should be mentioned real quick is the fact that she has these black wings, where it's like the edge bits of the wings are black, but the actual I don't know what you call it, but you know, like with bat wings, they have like the end bit of the wings, and then they have the actual bits that let fly. The membrane. Thank you, Anya. I knew you would catch on because you're normally the one that does this stuff. The membrane is like a white, a similar color to that of her hair. Also black. I should mention this. Even though her like hair is white, she has black eyebrows. Very pretty. The second lady is a lady that I know, and I'm going to be running up to her immediately. This, if I remember correctly, I gotta remember names here. I'm not going to go into DMs to try and find the names. If I remember correctly, this is C, which should be a old friend of mine, the Ice Jester, who helped me, get that noble murdered. She acted as a distraction. So she is this white Oni mask. With like these two horns that like protrude from the mask. Her hair is brown, and she has a lot of it put up in one big messy bun that makes it kind of basically stand up. So her hair is probably naturally like probably like almost like a curly hair by the looks of it, because of the way it sticks out. But she has this like aqua green dress, which she has a darker aqua green covering over it, which that darker aqua green is a kimono. I should put that over there. She has this like red, like not technically a yarn belt, but it's like one of those big rope belts. She has these golden, what do you call it? Because it's not bracers, but it's metal armor that go over the forearms and a bit on the hands, but only covers the overhead bit of it, not the entire like forearm. It doesn't go underneath and covering, like, wrapping around the entire arm, if that makes sense. But she also has these black gloves. And yeah, so I'm immediately run over to her. And Rio's just gonna immediately fucking dive tackle them. As he just yells, "See!"
Hey,
yeah, no, she's not getting out of the way.
Hell yeah.
Really quick, Acrid. After Nitz is done, John would actually want to talk to that first tiefling-looking lady when you're ready.
Oh god. Okay. So actually, technically, you would be walking towards her, because you got in not a huge distance ahead of him, because the conversation between Ryu and the Bandit King wasn't super long.
Yeah.
So like you got ahead like a minute and a half in. You kind of scanned, realized, oh, she's interesting. Starts walking towards. You then hear C, and you see this jester lady start to look up, like, wait, and then just fucking gets tackled.
Oh, bow!
John would just kind of say out loud in response to that, isn't friendship a beautiful thing?
Friends.
Little you know, they're actually mortal enemies. He's about to murder her.
Oh, God.
God, that'd be funny if that was like a fucking twist of change. Like, oh, those are such good. Oh my gosh, she's dead.
Oh my god, he's fucking Bart Simpson choking her out.
Oh man. But yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so she had not successfully gotten out of her chair. So she gets sent to the fucking ground.
Oh man.
I got fucking hi Rio.
Hey C, what's going on?
Currently getting my back broken by you on top and please get off.
Oh, okay.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. It's good to be out of prison. How you doing? What's been going on? How's the years been?
Something fucking good old John Sean would see happen, and Ryu sees this obviously as well.
Aw.
You would see ice essentially form around her feet and just kind of pick her up.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't really go through the motion of staying up. She just gets kind of lifted back to her feet by her magic.
Holy shit,
So-
she's a waterbender.
Nah.
Not quite, but technically also yes.
Yes,
no,
but
not
actually no.
Well, to be fair, waterbenders can mess with ice. That is a thing in the show.
That's why I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah.
yes, but also no, because they mess with ice magic, but ice is technically water, but they normally don't mess with water. With like normal water. That's normally just solidified water, aka ice.
You said a
Wow.
lot of words. My brain gave up trying to understand them.
How dare.
Oh man. I'll keep that in mind for tomorrow's session.
Don't you.
Hey guys, so in today's session we're gonna be killing Chrono.
Yeah.
Nah. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you would hear she's like, I'm fine, I'm alive. I was near the fucking explosion, so I was glad I wasn't over there.
Well, it's good to see that you're not getting yourself murdered or anything. How's the kids? How's the wife?
Fucking don't have any and won't.
Oh.
No, she's like, I was in Bahrain when the whole fucking explosion happened, so.
Yeah. So you were right there. That's like near the border, isn't it?
2 days away, yeah. No, we thought we were about to die.
Understood. Yeah, no, that's fair. Right. So I guess you need to meet the people I'm working with. So I've been dealing with I got let out because I've been dealing with the the whole arcane source thing that murdered a bunch of people. And might be a threat to our world. Who would have
send you?
Who would have guessed? Yeah, they sent me. I also got Agnes out. That war criminal guy.
Fucking.
Yeah, he's working
Of
with
course
me.
you would.
Yeah. I mean, he's good. We need all the power we can get. Am I wrong on this?
No.
Exactly. I also got Psyche, who's that crazy mimic lady. Real good, friendly person.
Fucking.
Yeah. Is Psyche here? Is she in the tavern?
Psyche was not here, but you do see her head stretched through the window like you call. Like
He points to the window. That's Psyche.
she looks and you just see like you don't see her face, you don't see her reaction, but she goes quiet, which lets you know she is mildly uncomfortable with the sheer fucking fact all she's seen is the head and the stretched neck of some fucking person who then just gets snapped backwards as Psyche goes back to whatever she was doing.
Oh man. I like to imagine she was
Why
across
is-
town and she just made the fucking snake-like neck just across town.
Yeah, her neck didn't seem to be very like thick when it got there, meaning
Yeah.
it had to stretch for a bit.
Dude, all I'm imagining right now, and I know only people who watch Naruto will get this, but fucking Orochimaru's like neck in that one fucking scene. Oh, dude.
Oh, that's a mental image.
Yes. God, okay, but yeah, he's just gonna look to her and go, yeah, they've let us out, we've been trying to look into it, we found some dead guy that's been taking care of like some random wizard lady, so that's good. Yeah.
You would.
Yeah, I know I would. He's gonna be working with us. Anyways, so what are you planning on doing? What's going on? How you feeling? Like what's your plan? Since the world's all in disarray right now.
Well, bold of you to assume I have one.
Okay, so are you still working for a job? Are you still entertaining someone? If you're entertaining another noble and they're giving you a problem, you just let me know. I will murder them for you.
No.
Listen, I mean, like, the other one deserved it. I'm sure the other noble probably deserves it too, so just let me know if ever needs to happen. But yeah, so, like, what's going on?
No, so the only thing that's, she's like, well, I haven't gone in, but I know that, this, you would care about this. Mevor, if you remember him, the magician.
Yeah, Mavor, my gambling buddy, yeah.
Yeah, he's gone in with a different group, because we didn't know where you were.
Gotcha.
So he's gone in. I think they went in towards fucking. They went up to Alnwick and then headed to Xanon.
Okay.
So that's where they're at.
Well, when
They're
they get
seeing if there's anyone in Goldcrest. That was kind of their goal.
Oh, okay, cool. We went to the Drudamesh town nearby. Yeah, a lot of them seem to have evacuated, thankfully, so they might be safe.
Okay, no psycho Vikings, please. Not
Yeah.
no, I'm good.
I'm also good on that. I'd rather not have to deal with that. But I can say this. That's where we found the the undead gun wielding guy. I think that's a gun. It could be a fucking club for all I know.
It's a gun.
Yeah, it's okay. Good. No, thank you.
Fucking it's a gun.
You just go. Oh, by the way, well then you can let my dear friend know, Mevor. We've been working on getting a shop set up for people that are going to be going to the zone, so that way people can be taken care of. There is a goblin there. He sets up potions pretty quick, so if you ask for something, he'll probably be able to get it to you within that said day. But just keep in mind, I mean, he's fast,
Goblin,
but his potions are a little risky. He's called Gramps.
Oh, lovely.
There's also another lady that we picked up. She's way more professional, but I'm pretty sure she probably won't have it ready until like a mission or two later, because she makes her stuff properly. But that means that you can't just ask for an on-the-whim potion.
You actually gotta think.
Yeah, ahead of time. So just let Mover know those are going to be up to thing. I don't think they'll be charging. I think it really counts to them, but trying to make it to where hopefully people can at the very least be able to afford it, not have to worry about money, hopefully to a degree at the very least.
So, luckily, from what I understand, the way most things are gonna work for right now, until everything gets sorted and the economy gets reset up.
Yeah.
If you want something, you need to bring, at least for the most part, the materials. So, like a blacksmith, you're gonna need to find the ore and everything and such on.
Same thing for probably Gramps, though. I'm pretty sure Gramps might just pull some stuff out of his ass. I really don't know.
I'm good. I don't want an ass potion.
No, that didn't mean that literally. No, that's more of like a jester thing.
It's a goblin.
He's not really a jester.
It's a goblin.
Nah, he'll do something different. He'll get something out of the trash.
Oh, that's even better. No, it is better, technically. Very small margin.
Very small margin, but it is better. I can promise you that. He actively tossed me this, and he pulls up the potion of confused invisibility. It's a potion of invisibility.
What does that do?
Now, whether if it works right, just...
What the fuck? I don't. You might want to test that before you use it.
Here, let's give it a test right now. He is going to
Oh God.
He's going to look to her and just go, "You want to put out your hand for a second?"
Oh God. Yeah, sure, fuck it, whatever. What I have to lose? My life? That's fine.
No, that's fine. It won't kill her. I'm just gonna pour a little bit on her hands. Just a little bit.
Okay. Alright, cool. So, here's what you would see happen. Her hand disappears.
Uh-huh.
And so does the armor that she's wearing.
Yeah.
So it's like total invisible. So it's it's basically greater invisibility.
Okay.
And you would see her hand after about so it stays completely invisible, and then it becomes like partially see-through, and then it would become invisible again, and then partially see-through.
So it's not fully reliable. Understood.
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's there. No, it's gone again. No, it's there again. Okay, got
so what
it.
you'll need to do is you'll need a time when you leave a hidden area.
Yeah, so the way it works, this potion, every turn you roll a d20.
Yeah.
Anything above an 11, you're completely invisible.
Okay.
Anything under an 11 and under is partially see-through.
Gotcha.
So like you're mostly invisible.
Yeah.
They still are like, you can still hide with advantage, but like people don't have disadvantage on attacking you because they can actively see you.
Gotcha. Here just go. Gotcha. So I mean,
it works.
It works, but
it definitely does its best.
Yeah. This is fine.
Absolutely.
So do you have a plan on? Do you plan to go with Mevor then, or did you want to work with us? We have a bunch of people we're gonna be rotating throughout.
I mean,
time.
Mevor's already gone. I didn't really have a plan yet.
Well, if you want to, we have a bunch of people that we're working with. And he pulls out the fucking I'm imagining he doesn't have a proper list, but rather he just has like a fucking thing that he's just conjured up, like when they were doing that huddle.
Yeah.
He just pulls out this kind of it's a piece of paper, but it's weirdly shiny.
Yeah.
It weirdly kind of glows. He just pulls out and he would just go, and he pulls out the fucking, this weird ass pen. You know how pens are normally, cylinder shaped? It's like a fucking cube instead.
Yeah.
Like a long cube.
Yes.
He just goes, so we have Grumpy and Mariko, they're going to be working with us, and then as soon as we swap with them, after the next mission, it'll be One-Eye and Satoru, and then we have Agnes and Psyche together, but Chu's still needing a person, so if you want, we could put you with Chu.
I can go with. I'm happy to help anyone. I
Alright.
didn't really have anything set up yet.
I mean, yeah, that'll work out fine, so you'll be working with the homeless person and us. That works out.
What? Who? Okay.
Yeah, this works out fine. This works out fine.
Oh yeah, I don't know where Yazil is.
Oh man, I was gonna ask you about that. Okay, gotcha. So no side of Yazil at all, huh?
Not yet. I haven't heard from. I know she wasn't in the same prison as you. I don't know if they've let her out of her prison.
Man, that reminds me. I need to talk to William.
Oh no.
So,
Who?
and he pulls out Spike out of the bag and just goes,
Okay.
so William was a cult leader.
Uh-huh.
And I have an idea.
Oh really?
Yeah, so if we want to try and override the zone thing, or I don't really know exactly what we're dealing with here. But I
Not
feel
either.
like having a god on our side might be good. Like a god that
don't
isn't
like where this
held
is
back
going.
against. Well, here's the thing, right? A lot of the gods of this world, they're good. Some of them are good. Some of them are kind of assholes. But, overall, they don't want their world to die at the end of the day, right? But the thing is, they've got all those laws and all that, so they can't really, be useful to me. But, if we made our own god,
Oh.
then
God
we
damn
have
it.
a god on our side. So my thought, if we can get him to start getting enough people to worship this frog, then we'll have a frog god. This is Spike.
You're serious about this, huh?
100%.
Okay.
Think about it, right? There are literal devils and
yeah,
aberrations that have
yeah.
been worshipped and roasted demigodhood. It's not impossible.
No, it's possible. It's just gonna be a bit difficult.
Trust me.
Frog God
Trust me.
suddenly rejoins the chat.
Frog in a box.
Yeah.
Oh man. You just go, listen, I don't know where this frog came from. It appeared in my throat. This thing's not from this world, from what I can tell.
Alright.
This is why I'm also trying to push this forward. Because if this thing does become some type of monster, and we can give it a godlike powers and get it on our side, and it already likes me. I like Spike, and Spike likes me. This genuinely could be useful.
This poor jester who sounds so tired really just woke up, got slammed to the ground, and got told about a plan to make a frog god. He's probably wanting to go back to bed really badly right now.
No, she's just tired of Ryu's shit. She's been friends with this bastard for a while.
Listen, if an elemental cheese wheel can become a god, so can a frog.
Don't bring him up. We don't acknowledge him. He's not real.
He hasn't caused me any problems. I don't see what the problem is with Volcanzo.
Of course you don't. Anyways.
Huh? He's been just as
Alright.
kind as any other god I've dealt with so far.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
wrong. Alright. So, okay. Well, you have fun with Williams.
Yes, I will.
So-
Oh, yeah, right. One last thing. You probably need to know about this. He points at the Bandit King. Keep an eye on that guy.
The fuck is that?
Apparently, he was from a different world. He died. He calls himself the Bandit King.
I'll
Keep an
look
eye
into
on
that.
him.
I'll question.
He's going to be getting used for utility. He's going to be making augmentations for people if they need it, as long as we can give him the ore and all that stuff. But keep an eye
guess I'll
out
find
for him. If he starts causing problems, I will kill him. So let me know.
Okay.
I don't
Could be
trust
interesting.
anyone that is an actual proper bandit and has taken pride in that. I
Yeah,
killed someone
I
for a
can
good
find-
reason. People who just do it because they can are pieces of shit, so.
Back.
Alright. I'll see you anyways, have a good day, bye! He just fucking
Wow.
disappears.
Yeah, you
yeah.
fucking run. You jump through the window.
Yeah, oh wait, no, I jumped through the window, I jumped back in because I need to ask Celis and stuff, but also I'm hogging John's spotlight, so.
It's fine. That sounded important.
No,
Was
it
that
is,
really-
it is. You talking with a woman is like a ceremony. I'm sorry,
mean,
that
I'm
was fucking
genuinely
mean. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That was mean, I'm sorry,
My
man.
guy, need I remind you about the relationship I did technically have like last month?
What relationship? I'm sorry.
Gotta punch you. I'm so bad, bro. Too tired for your shit, man.
Just think about it. You got to deal with me for another D&D session later tonight.
I got canceled, remember?
Ah, fuck, dude. I was looking forward to playing Viper too.
Bro.
Oh man, I was genuinely so fucking hyped to be Viper tonight. I don't know why, but Viper was fitting my mood today.
Good. Suffer, bitch.
Sad. This is why you get no bitch. Sorry. Anyways,
Okay.
no
So,
maiden.
Acrid.
Hmm.
I walk up to the tiefling with dragon hecking wings.
You don't talk to her? You don't like tackle her?
No, because
He
I'm
will
not
probably
like that.
set you on fire if you hit her.
I mean, tackling's just a hug, just in airborne position.
I despise you sometimes.
Alright, so John would just kind of go like, oh, well, you're someone that I don't see every day.
I'd hope not.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you from around this plane of existence? You look like you'd fit in right in with the hells.
No, yes, in fact, I am from the hills.
Oh, haha, I knew
I'm
it.
a devil of sorts.
I think I'm a fire elemental. I've seen hell myself. It is quite the fun place to fight around in. So what brings you here?
Well, I kind of need this planet to survive, so I figured I'd help.
Oh, hey,
No.
funny coincidence. I'm also trying to make sure this planet survives.
Wonderful.
Yeah. See, did you see that guy over? And I like to think when John Chad goes to point out Rio, this is when Rio jumps out of the window.
Yeah.
And then comes just like slithering back in, like, wait, I forgot to do a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And John Joe's just like, yeah, see that weird guy over there? Yeah, I'm partnering up with
Yeah.
him, and we're gonna
I heard that!
save the world and stuff. It's gonna be super sick. Do you want in? You look like you can handle yourself in a fight, madame.
Damn.
Persuasion.
Sorry, I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before I
so,
roll this persuasion check, Nits,
Yeah.
shut up.
let me just
I
say.
don't-
But damn.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So unlike with C C did not require a persuasion check because it was a friend.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Dude,
All right,
I'm sorry, man. I made fun of you and then you get a 9. I'm so sorry.
All right. You know what? Fucking
Wait, can I give him my frog inspiration?
yeah.
All right, the frog inspiration is a
Yo.
D4. Add a D4 to your persuasion.
You also get a help action from Chu, who's just kind of watching.
Hell
Okay, so just to recap, a 1d4 and I could roll again.
Yes.
Got it.
Because you seem like you
I got
want-
another 4.
No.
Brother, nah. So no, roll it with proper advantage. Right click, do the whole fucking.
Oh, okay, give me a second.
Yeah, this is how we bullshit and let you roll again.
There you go. 19. Oh.
Alright, did that work?
No, it's fine.
I-
Man clicked it twice. Man didn't right click.
Oh, I thought I did.
Shit.
What do you mean by
Oh.
right click? I've never right clicked.
If you right click, it says you can click with it. You can click advantage or disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't know that. When I right click, it just brings up back, reload, save as, print,
you have to-
create QR code for this page, that sort of stuff.
You have to click on the button you would actually click to roll the dice.
Oh, okay. No, I see that now. Interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of little gimmicks you can do. Alright, cool.
Okay.
I just
Well,
did it for the
so
fun. Sorry.
alright, that was your persuasion. You got C. It literally required a dirty 5 for you because it's your fucking friend.
Yo.
If you got a nat 1, she'd be like, not today, but tomorrow, sure. It's just-
Gotcha.
that would have been if you got a nat 1 with her. It's like, I'm done with your shit for today.
Yeah. Hey. Hold on, wait, hold on. I'll mute up. You guys keep going. Hold on.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
So with the tiefling lady, you asked her, do you wish to join in the most like overzealous way possible without finding out shit about her? Fucking me.
yeah, that's the kind of delivery I like to imagine. It's like so earnest and like carefree. It's like
You know, the way you just approached her was really this like, you seem not useless. Care to sacrifice your soul to save the world?
well, I was trying to think. It's like, okay, well, they're technically both like fellow hell people, so like, yeah, you know, kind of like a little camaraderie there. Was
Yeah.
my thinking.
Yeah, no, that's a fair thinking. It was just the most like, you have no idea even what this bitch is.
Oh gosh, yeah.
It's like, I think you're a devil.
Look,
You mentioned
look,
you're a devil.
John may have gotten some of his identity back, but it doesn't mean he's got all of his identity back.
It doesn't mean his brain has activated.
Yeah.
Fine. All right. So you're dirty 19 with advantage from like 3 different people. So that's the only way we can justify you rolling 4 fucking times. Ryan convinced this girl. Yeah. So you pass the first. Yeah. Okay. So also the internet was being really fucky for you. So she's like, I could? I don't know who you are. You're okay, hold on. Who
Oh,
are you?
right. Forgive my manners, madame. The name's John Sean. I am what others may call War Elock, and he's just gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast straight up into the ceiling. And what is your name?
Okay. Okay. So the fucking War Elock is just fucking that really just like that she gives you a fucking eyebrow raise of a fucking oh the fuck. I thought I dealt with weird people. What the fuck are you? Like the I am a war Elock. The fucking hard E. Really just I'm
That is-
sorry, that got me as a person. I don't know why. That shit, I was not mentally prepared.
It's nice to know when a joke lands sometimes.
I I couldn't fucking. You were like War Elock, and I'm like fucking what?
I'm back. Hi. What's up?
I
So who died?
Apparently, warlocks are
What?
called war elocks.
Man says War Elock, and he barely passed the first check when talking to this lady. So now she's a bit confused. 'Cause she's like, "The fuck are you?" Like she's just raising an eyebrow right now.
after John Sean fucking
Fires
blasts
his
the ceiling with the Eldritch Blast, he'll say, or if you also prefer by my hell name, it's... And he proceeds to pronounce his, like, true name, but it's...
in Ignan,
yeah,
which is
but
the fire language.
which is hard as hell to pronounce.
Yeah, she would respond in Ignan. Because she does know that language.
Ooh, a fellow culture of the languages, I see.
And yeah, I know that language. I interact with fire people quite frequently. And she would give you her name in Ignan, and then she would say it normally, which she would just say it in Ignan, which is Davine. That is her name.
Vine, is what you said?
I edited her Davine, yes. That is her name.
So John would reply back in Ignan and say,
God, so everyone else just hears them go from normal language to this is past infernal type fucking language. Like a paladin is going to, this is nails on a chalkboard for a holy paladin.
John Sean would just reply back saying, "Ah, Davine, a lovely name for a lovely-looking warrior such as yourself."
Fair enough. Persuasion. Persuasion.
That's
Oh,
a
boy.
16.
Okay. You are riding a line there, buddy. you pass. Because you met the DC with her when you said that shit. It's like, alright, fucking persuasion, let's see how she takes that.
You sound like you're
Aw.
trying way too hard to ask a girl on a date.
I want to mention something. So I went to go help my mom with some groceries real quick. That's why I went. My driver's license finally came in. I want to mention that I went to the DMV to get my driver's license on the 4th of March. It is now the 30th. It has taken
Yeah, sounds about right.
almost 4 weeks for them to get it to me. But what's crazy
Bruh.
is that, so my old driver's license, this makes me so sad. They had my height at 5'7". It has now been reduced down to 5'5". So they didn't buy my lie when I said 5'7". Because what I tried to do this thing, right, where every single time I go to the DMV and I have to get a new license, I'll tell them like an extra inch above every time, because like apparently that's something you can do and they don't really normally check. And so like the last few times it's been like, yeah, so what's your height? 5'5". But like I ended up saying 5'6", and then the last time it was 5'7". And then this time I was like, yeah, I'm 5'8", and they put me at 5'5". I'm like, fuck. They didn't
You
buy
know they
it.
have a thing to measure your height behind where you usually stand for your picture, right?
They actually didn't do any height check on me. So I guess it was just a really fucking good guess from them.
That or the person you were talking to either was 5'5" or was 5'7", and was looking at you like,
No way.
Fucking
Maybe.
X to the fucked out.
I never
X
saw
to
them stand up,
doubts,
so I couldn't
ma'am.
tell, but yeah.
I lost
Damn.
the D4.
why is it that one?
There it is. That's a sharp dice. Alright, so you, okay, so you are talking to Davine. Alright.
Yep, and I flirted with an NPC. Yep, that's my new gimmick now.
Yep, you did.
Yep.
He kind of blinks like, thank you. Like, you get her brain, like, he was like, fucking, huh? Was not fucking mentally expecting that. Alright.
Sean's just gonna kind of give like a friendly little finger gun, and he'll let her know where the rest of the party is kind of convening.
Alright, cool.
The other members, and yeah, and he'll probably walk off.
Very cool. So
Cool.
Davine will be joining the party. And
Gotcha.
you successfully flirted with Davine.
Do we want to have some parties that have 3 people instead of 2 people? We can put her into a middle one because we already have 4 groups. Yeah, so
Okay with that?
we could mix her in with. Did you get a vibe of what type of class she might be while talking with her?
No.
You should ask her.
Awkward AF.
You
All
no,
right.
this
Yeah.
man walked up saying, "What's up, pretty lady?" And the fucking whatever she is looked at him like, "The fuck you say to me?"
Look, I'm gonna blame Reed for that. He made flirting with D&D NPCs kind of fun. So I decided to give it a shot because if John Sean wasn't already weird enough of a character as it is.
I think
I
maybe
mean-
putting her with One Eye and Satoru might be a good idea. So I'm gonna
She
team
she
them with
has a
them.
weapon on her back. So,
I
Yeah.
don't know, she kind of gives me like fighter vibes if I had to guess.
So I might put them with Chu and C then, because I
you
think.
can roll insight to try and figure out what someone is.
I mean, I'm actively talking with someone else, so I can't. But yeah.
I can roll insight. One sec.
Cool.
That's a 4.
You have not the slightest fucking clue. She's
That makes
probably a
sense.
bard.
She's way too pretty for your brain to think straight.
You finally met someone who speaks Ignan fluently.
You tried to do an insight, and your brain just went, no, she's too gorgeous, and she speaks my language.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I like that. I like that actually. That's canon.
Oh man! All right. I'm
Please
gonna.
don't choke
Moving
on Mountain
on.
Dew.
Moving on.
I'm sorry.
Continuing.
We're gonna make our DM an alcoholic, but specifically with fucking soda. Yeah. So I'm gonna look the
Please
cell up.
don't kill him. I need him.
Oh my god.
I'm not trying to, but also no problem.
Dylan is.
Yes.
I'm what? Sorry.
Good.
Don't
yeah.
kill him. I need him.
Hey, now you get to know how I feel when I have to deal with Usagi's constant flirting.
I mean, yeah, you can definitely try with Divine. You also don't know what her race is. Like,
I'm guessing Marble Devil. She looks like a Marble Devil.
Really?
But yeah, I'm gonna look to Sella, the bartender.
Yeah, Sella is dealing with people.
I'm
He
gonna-
looks over.
I'm gonna look to my normal greeting with her, which is just simple. Hey, how's it going? How's the wife and kids?
I'm going to slap you one of these days,
Oh, you wouldn't.
but I'm
Anyway,
doing great. Good to see you alive.
Yeah. I'm breathing. We're living. We did have a light commotion. There seems to be some type of monster stirring up outside of in the zone.
Grand.
Yeah, we found out because John Sean decided to scream at the top of his lungs.
What?
Yeah, long story with that one. But they came barreling through. They were dragging scythes that basically dug into the ground from what I could tell. But they didn't seem to check indoors.
Maybe
Also-
they can't open doors.
Maybe. That or they just don't care. There was also some other ones that we saw flying by, but those were way different, way smaller, looked like eggs cracked out of a weird amethyst shell. They didn't seem to have any eyes. There was like a bunch of like a little herd that flew overhead at one point, but they didn't seem to pay any attention to us, or they just didn't notice us.
I would bank on them and not have noticing.
Yeah, that's most likely the guess. By the way, have you heard anything from, the friend that I was talking to you about, the kitsune? Has she shown up at all?
Kitsune. History check.
Yeah.
You see someone's like, here's your fucking drink. She
Yeah.
she's like, here's your fucking drink. And fucking makes another one while she's talking to you.
You know how like every now and then I'd pop in after a long day. Sometimes there's that one lady that would just show up.
Oh yes.
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 Have you seen her at all? Like I've been trying. I'm gonna try and get a hold of her because I know she can handle herself, but I don't know if
Yeah,
she's around.
I did see her.
Okay.
Fucking where did she go? She was here. She might be in town, or she might have headed back up to Acton.
Okay.
Because it seems she's running in between here and Acton for the fun of it. I don't know.
All right. Well,
I think she's also trying to help de-stress people.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Well, if you see her, let her know that I'm looking for her. I'll be in town for a few days, and then we'll probably head back into the zone again. Want to make sure everybody's gonna be good to go.
Wait. I think I saw her here. I think she was around, a day ago? So she's either still here or just about to leave. So.
Alright. So, and you say, what town has she been near again lately?
So she's been here, in Kainalan, or going to Acton, the Emperor's place, which is just north of here.
Gotcha. Let me grab the map here. So I'm gonna pull this up to the map. So we're looking at Kainalan, which is
Acton.
God, this is I hate trying to zoom in on this map. So Kainalan and Acton. So you just go. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go now, and he's going to go outside. And can I conjure up? And I understand this will take a mana slot. Can I conjure up a aberrant bike?
Do bikes fit within a 5-foot area?
I don't know. Technically, yeah, I would imagine. If not, unicycle works. That would be very much a jester thing to do.
Yeah, no. You know what? Fuck you. You get a unicycle.
Hell yeah. I'm going to fucking pedal to the metal to get to the northern area of the town to try and get near the edge of it to see if I can keep an eye out for her.
Okay, cool. So you do that as Okay, hold up. Oh, wait. Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. All right, cool. So you book it out as you would also watch as Grumpy is just standing outside the building because he can't enter the tavern.
Bye, Grumpy. Oh yeah, actually he's gonna circle back around and he's gonna go, Grumpy, if you need anything from the tavern, you can knock on the window. They'll do a drive-by thing. They used to do it for some of the other giants that would stop by. Alright, bye.
Bang, bang, bang. You see through the window. You see Sella jump with this fucking Christ. She walks over the window, almost yes. Please don't break my window. You fucking Jesus. Fucking don't. God.
The amount of shit
Alright,
this tavern has to deal with.
I want to mention also, there's other people. I don't send a bunch of images, but because those are just the two people that y'all instantly noticed.
Yeah.
With passive. There's a few other people in there that might have been interesting, but it's the most she's this guy helping get this food, this guy stuff. It's God, this is the only active tavern right now, and everybody needs a drink.
Yeah. Oh man.
She's doing her fucking best, and then she looks over and sees a giant hand slamming mere inches above her fucking window, and she's like, "Please, no, I can't get that fixed. I don't know if there's any glass blowers alive."
Fair, that is fair. Oh, man.
Grumpy would just punch the window in.
He would. He really would.
Yeah. So Davine now heads over and interacts with the rest of the party, getting near Zelvic and Zelvic and Emmy. So she gets to deal with high intel and low intel.
Yep.
Just basically a sandwich at that point.
And she seems to be fitting somewhere in between. She's not an idiot, but she's nowhere near as smart as Zelvic.
Fair.
Why is he so fucking smart? Dude's a whole gimmick. He's an artificer.
Yep. Oh man. But yeah. John Sean, are you doing anything?
Can't think of anything else. I mean,
If you want to
I mean,
look
that was
around the
just-
tavern for anyone else interesting, you
I mean,
can.
that's just gonna be like my whole new gimmick that John Sean was just gonna flirt with anyone who looks like they came from hell and try to recruit them.
Fuck, there's a lot of. Oh, also, she would have mentioned something that I forgot to mention.
Yeah?
She would. She's like, oh yeah, and I do think the sins are actively helping as well. So, the sins of hell.
Could I make like a history or a religion check on that, Acrid?
You can make a history check or a religion check, whichever one you would like to make. They will give you different information, but you can grab either or.
I
Okay.
find it funny if you're like, no, roll a nature check.
Nah.
Five.
Damn.
That's the 5, yeah. Which kind of checks out. You're not from this world, but you would know, even with a fucking 5. I'll give this to you. There's the 7 sins, and there's the 5 spirits. There's the 7 sins of hell and the 5 spirits of Celestia.
Okay.
Those groups battle a lot, but when the world kind of gets put in a state of chaos, even the sins and spirits will kind of lightly put aside their differences. Because at the end of the day, they do need this planet to survive.
Yeah.
Because if all the people die, they lose all their power. So.
Gotcha. John would probably just go, ooh, now things really are going to get interesting around here. Maybe losing all my powers and my memories wasn't so bad after all.
Bro, those are your memories. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean?
Fucking.
Why are you happy about that?
Yeah.
Why would you be happy about
Happy
that?
being an amnesiac.
John Shaw's just kind of like that, dude. He's just kind of chill. He rolls with it.
I'm happy that I lost my memories.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
that's-
happy that I don't remember the person I used to be whatsoever.
The amount of copium. The amount of fucking copium this man is consuming on a daily basis.
John Sean is just built different.
Yeah. I just felt different, dude.
Oh boy.
Your mic got really weird there for a second.
Okay, that wasn't just me.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna say anything, and I heard Acrid just go, "Oh boy," I was like, "Okay, that wasn't just a me thing." Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah, like for a
Like you
sec-
had your own frog in your throat for a minute.
But it
Right.
sounded like for a second there you were like dunking yourself underwater, but like there was no gargling of bubbles, like trying to fight through air while trying to talk underwater. Like it was a weird,
Yeah.
like you were actively smothering your mic or something. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah. So, but if there's nothing more you want to do and you don't want to look around, we will jump over to
Real.
good old Ryu. Wait, actually, let me roll for one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You would see a purple fox sitting at the windows, just watching people in the tavern.
Hell yeah. Who?
That both of you saw it. Like as you ran out, you were like, "Oh, it's a purple fox." And you right away.
Alright, so I'm going to cycle back again.
Uh-huh.
And then I grab the fox and I keep pedaling forward.
Average Rio moment.
All right. Dex check.
yeah.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, that's a 15 plus 5, dirty 20.
fucking mint. Yeah, no, you beat the fox's decks to try and get out of the way. The fox is like, what's happening?
What's happening? Rio just grabs them and just like fucking throws them over his shoulder. He's just like, "We're going places, buddy. How you feeling today? How's it been going? How's your day been? You should have seen the inside of the zone. The zone's been crazy." He's just gonna go on a fucking like storytelling arc about everything they've seen in the zone so far. Cause I'm pretty sure this is the fox that normally listens to me.
Yeah, no, this fox does not say a word. You just hear its bell jingling because it has a little bell around its neck to alert people that it's nearby.
Yeah. Question. So normally I walk at 40, meaning that I run at 80. Since I'm on this unicycle, how fast am I going?
Okay,
like,
so
how much faster have I picked up?
So unicycle, because it's technically, it adds like 10 feet to your movement, like your base movement. So your base movement is 50.
Meaning I'm speeding at 100.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And are there any groups in the way?
Oh man, I will flip over them.
No, it's a clear fucking road. Thank God.
They saw the fucking Durla coming in full speed, like, nah, everybody move, make way.
There's the group of orphans up ahead. Suddenly, Rio starts going faster.
Can I use an adrenaline point? Dude. I am willing to take 2 levels of fatigue to crash into the orphanage. No.
Does that feel like a campaign anymore? This feels like a fucking sitcom at this point.
Honestly, this is so. Whenever y'all get back to base, also you would, as you're riding along.
Yeah.
This is something that good old Ryu sees. He sees. He would re-notice his guard, Darius, is talking to Enna. So he ran into Enna.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Enna, the Fire Genasi woman.
Okay.
She's talking to him, and they're discussing something about magic as you go newing by.
Yeah. So all they hear is they just hear, "Hey!"
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. So Enna and Darius is just like, yes, Anyways, continue our conversation. Before that bastard came by.
Oh man, yeah, no. Dude, all I can imagine now is that anytime we've done any fucking bit because of a sitcom joke, that there's just a sitcom laugh track going off in the background.
I am so glad there's not.
Yeah, dude, I fucking hated that. I remember, like, as a kid growing up and watching something like iCarly or Drake and Josh or any of that bullshit, and you just hear those horrible laugh tracks just constantly in the background. I was like, I don't miss that. I used to hate those, like, laugh tracks.
Same. Because it's like, what? Oh, it's like they're assuming the audience is so dumb that they can't get jokes or something like that.
Yeah. It was like every, like, 5 sentences there was a laugh track, and I'm like, oh, God, listen, it's not even funny. I don't know.
I remember I did grow up watching the show called The Big Bang Theory with my mom and my sister, and I remember enjoying it at the time.
Yeah.
And I was kind of having a bad day, so I decided to rewatch some episodes, and then I was like, why the fuck is the sitcom laugh track so annoyingly loud?
Yeah, they don't
happen
tone it well.
Like every 3 seconds, or like pretty much almost every time a character speaks, and it's like, my God.
That's the thing about any sitcom, though. Like, the laugh track is always way too loud for the actual show. Where it's like they don't check the audio mixing or something in it. Because, like, I remember, like, I didn't get into Big Bang, but I remember watching, like, Full House, which I know that's, like, an older show. But my family, I grew up watching classics with my family, because that's what they were into. And I remember seeing, like, Full House, and literally, like, every, like, 2 or 3 seconds, they'd either have a laugh track, or they'd have the crowd doing the, aww, like, fucking thing. And it's just the most, like, dude, What they say? I didn't hear them over the obnoxiously loud. Just.
Understandable.
Dude, the demonic laughing. Ugh, dude. Anyway, so unicycle.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out how odd it is that there is somebody saying, I grew up watching The Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
I was already an adult.
I'm trying to.
Rest in peace, Anya. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
You know, it is how it is, Anya. It is how it is. Don't worry, think about it. Nowadays, there's people where it's like, there's the next generation, you talk to them about SpongeBob, they're gonna look at you and be like, what's that?
Oh, I just got. Okay.
Man smothered his mic again.
No, the
Yeah.
reason why I was so quiet was I was just trying to figure out what you were saying, Anya. I'm very slow today.
No,
Nah.
you're good. You're good. Maybe you should up your dex.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up.
I'm gonna pile drive you into a wooden crate, motherfucker.
Sorry, you gotta catch me first. You're gonna need a mobile feat to even try to catch up to me, bastard.
Misty steps in front of you.
That doesn't boost your speed. That doesn't boost your speed.
It catches up to you.
That's
enough.
not how that works.
So you're telling me teleporting in front of you while you're running, you collide
You gotta-
into me,
You
and then
can't-
you fall
sir.
backwards.
Sir, that's not how that works. Sir, it
Bro.
is a 30 feet distance thing. So, like, the time that takes for you to walk 30 feet is the same time that it takes for you to teleport 30 feet. That's why it's a main action.
The bonus
Meaning...
action, actually.
Oh, well, actually, no, I'm thinking of a different one. Either way, Mississippi's still only 30 feet. I hate to tell you, that's not gonna be enough to catch me, motherfucker. There's a reason why I did track.
I'm literally too tired to do the math in my head, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, man. I was thinking more of like a lot of teleportation spells are like actions, if I remember right. One's like thunderous step and stuff like that is. I think Mystic Step's one of the only bonus action teleportations, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that actually. I don't pay.
It's for spellcasters to get away from a marshal.
Yeah. Bro, I'm not
Anyways,
gonna. If I'm playing Magic, I'm sorry, martial casters get up to me. I'm just gonna cast Evian Furious Fist. Let's go at it, man.
Anyway, so what
I sent a thing. I sent a thing.
Send the thing.
Oh, I
Why
see
did
it.
you mention it? Just let them see it on their own.
You drop this. Your standards. John
Alright.
before and after amnesiac.
So, the fox does not say a word as you're fucking taking it on this fucking journey.
Checks out.
Fox is probably trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
The fox is like, I was existing.
And now it's getting
was
a
having
story.
fun. Where am I going?
Now it gets a story where we're going 100 feet a second. Not a
100
second,
feet
but
a turn.
yeah, a
Thank
turn.
God, not a second. Not a second.
Dude,
No.
man's about to become Nomu
Ridiculous.
Eats.
Gosh, we do not speak. We do not speak of that man.
Come on, man. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So you would then, all right, perception check, because you are going too fast to use your passive perception.
All right. I got a. What is my perception? I have a +5, +5. So that is a dirty 12.
Okay. Honestly, I'll give it to you because this thing is really difficult to miss.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I wouldn't imagine the DC is hard, because if I remember correctly, if I remember the image correctly of this person, they wear fucking bright colors, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
They were bright colors and not a lot of clothing.
yeah. That's what happens when you're part of the entertainment industry, man.
All right. Well, you would rapidly. You round a corner and you would notice approximately 50 feet directly in front of you. As you approach her at 100 feet a turn,
Yeah.
is the person you're looking for. Problem, you are on a beeline to impact her. You have 30 seconds to divert course.
Don't worry. So here's the plan, right? So I'm beelining directly towards her, right?
Uh-huh.
And there's nobody in the way, right? Like around her. Is it just her, or is there a crowd?
So there is... no, it's just her. It's empty.
Cool. So I'm just going to do this then. I'm going to, as I'm writing it, I'm going to prepare to... I'm going to grab the fox first, right? And I'm going to put it to my chest. And then I'm going to take that little unicycle and unexist it. And I'm going to combat roll. So I just come rolling in like Sonic.
Alright, I need an acrobatics check.
Hey, let's go.
Then this will determine your fate.
Alright, 9 plus 5, 14.
Ah, well. So, here's what happens. You don't get as epic as you were hoping,
Yeah.
but you don't break your neck.
Yay.
That's good.
And nor do you kill the fox.
Yay.
So you kind of like, you de-exist the unicycle, your feet like touch the ground, and you kind of get almost sent into this like death spiral. So you kind of you're like, I'm a combat roll. Your feet get yoinked out from underneath you really fast. And you're like, oh, that's not gonna work. It did not turn enough. And it's like, well, this fox, curl and just roll. So you're gonna curl over, you like bring your legs up to kind of guard the fox from getting crushed.
Yay.
And fucking roll. And I'm gonna do, you're gonna take a little bit of a hit. A little bit.
Yeah.
You got some health.
Yeah.
You got, how much health? What's your health?
12. I'm a level
12.
1.
Yes, I remember. That's why I was, don't worry.
I remind you anyways because you made that encounter that one time while I was playing an ex-cultist. And you're like, yeah, you're level 4. I'm like, I'm a level 1 blood hunter. What do you mean I'm level 4? You hit me for like more than my max health within the first turn of combat at one point.
It's fine.
Sir.
It's fine. You'll get over it. It's literally the definition of the meme of like the one party member left with 5 HP. The DM, this combat encounter seems a little unbalanced.
Yeah, no, what happened? It was a campaign, for those who don't know, because this was not on the podcast. And it was like a year and a half ago now, I think, at this point. Maybe 2 years now at this point. It's getting close to that. It was I had a Fallen Azamar, and it was a character with Anya. It was a 2-player campaign. And I had an ex-player cultist. We were dealing with some gnolls. We got into combat. And first turn, the gnoll got to go first, too. And it was like, okay, he does 36 damage. I have 10 health. I'm dead. I don't even get death saves. What? Yeah, I'm level 1.
And I was like, right. I had to take a moment back because the other character I was deeming for at the time was known for being tanky and hitting like a goddamn freight train.
That was,
so,
yeah, we had Tai Chin's one going on.
Yeah, so I was like, my brain was on Tai Chen, and I was like, wait, no. Wrong campaign. Run it back. I hit reset button. But I fucked up.
Okay.
I lowered things accordingly. You take
Let's
3
go.
bludgeoning.
Okay, I can do that. I don't know if
Because
this
I'm
helps
sorry.
any, but I have resistance to poison. I don't know if that matters.
Yes,
says
this random. You know what? This one weed you kind of roll over. You kill
Roll
the weed.
over a poison ivy.
You roll over poison ivy. It doesn't poison you, so you're good.
Yeah, awesome.
Your
That's
back
great.
isn't itchy.
Nice. Resistance to
Protect the
poison
fox
saved
enough,
the
or
day.
does the fox end up with poison ivy?
No,
no.
I'm covering it with my body.
Yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, the most important character of this group, the fox.
Yeah.
They-
Hey, just another question. Is that poison ivy like a mutant? Can I become like a mutant poison ivy? Like get like Spider-Man powers type of thing out of this? Is how this gonna work? Is this how I get my like powers and stuff?
My man, you can distort reality. Fuck you, me.
Oh, hey, I was asking about like, am I gonna be the next poison ivy? I'm just trying to figure out if it's like a mutant or like maybe it's like I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's radioactive.
It's not.
You know, it's Spider-Man.
That's not.
To all the viewing audience out there, this is the man I am moving in with.
Yeah. And in almost, well, I was gonna say technically in 3-ish, almost 4-ish months, it's now getting close to 3 months.
Something like that, yeah.
It's like early
everything goes
July.
well.
We
Yeah.
probably need to start moving in July 1st, technically speaking, so that way I have time to move my mom in to wherever she needs to go to.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Steve.
So,
Yes.
you would crash next to this woman.
All right. Let me rum and harbor. Right.
Holy
so here's the
shit,
lady.
That is some art.
Yeah, that is some art. So we're looking at a kitsune lady. This is where you're gonna have to help me out with colors, because colors go. So
Blue and pink, that's the predominancy color here.
okay, so she is blue. The majority of her hair is blue, but she has some like the bangs for her hair is pink.
Pink. Yes.
I know technically in the art it's shown that there's some motion within the hair, but technically speaking, those bangs probably cover her left eye by the looks of it.
Yes.
Naturally. The fur on her ears are also blue, but the inside, the inside fur that normally sticks out for a kitsune is pink. Pretty like I wouldn't say pale, but pretty light skin. She's wearing a black like bra basically. That has some rimming that is a similar blue. That's literally what that is. There's nowhere else. But I guess technically like a crop top almost. But it's mainly just a
It's
bra
basically
outright.
just a bra. It's just a
Yeah.
bra. It's not.
It's like a clothing
It's
store would be like,
called a bralette.
yeah, a bralette. Thank you. I know some clothing stuff, but there's still some names I just don't know like fully down.
Thank you, Anya. This is why we have you here.
Yes. I do see
What?
the
So I can give my female input on things?
Yes.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I did work a clothing store, so I know some of the names of stuff, but then there's just some bits I've forgotten over the years, because I haven't worked at one since I was 17, so... What else? Yeah, black skirt. It's not exactly long.
It's a ruffled mini skirt.
Yeah, ruffled
Yeah.
mini skirt's a good way to put it, yeah.
Waist, like, starts waist, mid-thigh at best.
Yeah. She does have thigh-high socks as well. It goes like, it's not even full thigh-high. It goes like slightly above the knee. The right one is blue, the left one is pink. And the pink one does have a connection with like a black, what do you call it? Like a
Garter
leather
belt.
strap. A what?
A garter belt.
Garter belt. Thank you. Thank you. I knew it was a belt type and I can't remember what it was called. Thank you. Also black boots that are basically like go halfway up the calves. She also does it from what I can see. There are like some fishnet gloves that basically go like halfway down the arm, like to the elbow area. But they are fingerless. That should be mentioned. I think that's oh right, yeah. Anya, do you want to, with your abilities, is there anything I forgot with describing this
Okay.
character?
So this is something that you would have a difficulty seeing, and even Acrid had difficulty with this.
This is why I'm asking you. Okay, so
Because of colorblind.
yes.
So, to give a little bit more context, floating around this girl is also a pink and blue fox that is a gradient from blue to pink on the tip of the tail. And this girl also has a bright blue tail that fades to pink,
Yep.
Yeah.
which is really difficult to tell the difference between And again, I did not expect you to get this because not even Acrid got this.
I didn't notice it.
Oh.
I didn't
So-
notice the tail that
Yeah.
she has.
This fox has a really, really, really fucking long body and tail
Yeah.
because it curls around her head, behind her back, and the tail comes out at her feet.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
By the way, for the viewing audience out there, I know I could have helped in describing it. It's just that I'm really shit at describing things.
So that's normally
that's
why...
why-
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go for
So
it.
that's why I just usually leave it to everyone else, because that makes it go by so much faster.
It is fair. I think we put you on the spot at one point, and it was like you missed so much stuff. That's why normally I'm the one who does it.
Exactly.
Again, I think I've
Also-
mentioned this before in the podcast, but there's a reason why I'm normally the one that describes the images, because both Acrid and Dylan normally kind of struggle with it. And sometimes I ask Anya whenever she's at GMVC, because she normally can catch up on things that I literally cannot see as a person.
That makes sense.
Powers.
And to
Yeah.
give everybody perspective on the exact colors, imagine the bisexual pride flag.
Yes.
That's what this woman is. She is a walking bisexual pride flag.
Yeah, that actually is pretty fitting. Oh, one last thing that I didn't think to mention as well is that, because I know we're trying to mention the body types of people that we mentioned, like how fucking, what's his name, Grumpy is a massive walking square, that is
Oh, she
bulky
is
and built.
fit, but she is thick.
Yes, that is exactly, thank you. Slim thick, essentially. Pair of body
Back
type go
problems.
Back
there are definitely
problems,
some back
thick
problems.
thighs, but holy crap, those abs.
She does have abs. Honestly, body goals.
Damn straight.
Damn straight. That's why we go to the gym here. That reminds me, after campaign, since I don't have another D&D campaign later tonight, I can just hit the gym. Fuck.
My gym's
Hell
closed
yeah.
for the weekend because of spring break.
Oh, dude, you better be hitting the gym. I'm gonna bother you every day.
Okay, in my defense, this past week, I have been incredibly busy trying to finish midterms.
Oh no, it's
And-
fair. I get it.
After it reopens, after this Easter weekend is over, I am going to go back. for
That is
sure.
fair. I have only been able to go one time this week to the gym because I've been so fucking busy. But hopefully I can nail back onto it because your boy now has to be better than this person. Right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, plus not
my
to
God.
mention,
Yeah.
I cannot sleep good for the life of me.
I get that. I do get that. That is a move.
Mhm.
All
I
right.
might have insomnia, or maybe I don't. I don't know.
You should get that tested. Then again, I have a lot of things I still
Maybe.
need to get tested, and I still haven't for years.
That is fair.
I
Shit's
need to stop
expensive.
this headache. I need to stop this headache.
How
Tylenol?
long have you had a headache?
I don't know.
Tylenol?
Why didn't you take something for it sooner?
My man.
Bruh.
He's about to get chewed out.
I'd like to point out we have a bottle of Motrin that sits on the desk because I have chronic pain.
Yeah.
It is within his reach.
My
Yeah.
Acrid.
It is- I won't lie to you. It is not.
It sits,
It is not a foot away from my mouse.
it sits directly
Dude.
between us.
Dude.
It is-
He
It
has
is-
no excuse.
It is 6 inches from my microphone. Like it's not.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's not far from me, and I just didn't.
It's not the
My man.
we've got.
My man. Do you
I-
need to take
I'm-
a little? Do we need to pause for a few minutes so
I-
you can just
I-
grab
I-
some real quick? And
I literally, when I said I was like, I need to stop this headache, I was pouring Motrin into my hand.
okay, cool. Okay, I'm glad you're actually doing it. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
I just am the guy that doesn't mention when I'm in pain.
Now,
Welcome to my suffering.
yeah.
Now, back to the kitsune.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm trying to remember. Do I know her actual name? Because it's that weird
No.
thing of when, yeah. So he's just
You
going.
talked to her, you just never really got her name.
Okay, so I've got a nickname ready to go then. Cool. So he tumbles, and I'd imagine like he would probably at least like spring back up to his feet.
Yeah, he springs up like cradling this fox, so he's got his arms out in front of it, like the fox's like belly is against his arms.
Yeah.
So like it's got its paws dangling over his head, and the fox is just looking around, its ears flat to the side, like what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Help me!
Yeah, so he just springs to his feet and he looks at her and just goes, Pinky, how you doing? It's been a while. I'm
Really?
back.
Huh. Crazy. You're
Yeah,
back.
Crazy. I was crazy once they locked me in a room.
Yeah, I know they locked you in a room.
Yeah. But yeah, how are you? How you doing? What you been doing?
I'm fine.
I heard that you've been
I'm
bouncing.
Yeah. Helping people de-stress, doing my job.
Yeah, that's fair. Hey, right, you saw the big boom, right? You know, the big...
Yeah.
Cool, great, awesome. Right. So, got a question about you about that with that. So I've been going to we went to the zone recently, went to go deal with some stuff. Apparently there's some monsters and all that stuff, and we've been picking up some parties, trying to get some extra help from some people. And, you know, I was just wondering if, like, maybe you want to try and help out.
Okay.
Cool, great. He's just...
I've noticed how incredibly easy it is to recruit NPCs so far.
To be fair, these are people I have connections with.
Yeah, no, she's like, also,
Mm-hmm.
name's Tayu.
Oh, right, yes. Wait, so your name's not Pinky. Forgot about that. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's fine. I'm used to it.
All right, cool.
Most people don't learn my name.
Well, they should. I'll stab them if they give you any problems. But anyways, yeah, we probably won't need you for a little bit here, so you can just keep doing whatever you need to do. But whenever you're ready to stop by, we'll get you paired up with someone.
Okay.
Yeah. You just go, I'm glad I was able to catch you right in time. But, yeah, for now, I'll see you. Eventually, whenever I am able to track down either my partner or my friend, I'll actually, you know what? I can put you with your own party member. We'll figure it out. When time comes. I'll see you around. And he's going to get on his unicycle and just look through and go, oh, wait, yeah, by the way, I got a question about that. He pulls up the fox and he just goes, are they connected with you? They've been hanging out with me for the longest time when I've been in prison.
She would then move her hand, and you would see the big spectral fox that's behind her in the image.
Yeah.
Actually appear next to her, which you've seen that thing knock people out with ease.
Yeah.
She's like, no, this is my fox.
Yeah.
He's great.
Well, see, I knew about that, but like I figured like maybe you had like a smaller fox or something like that. So this guy's not with you.
You would see her kind of like, she would like lean down and like look the tiny fox face. You see the fox's ears perk up looking at her like, aha. Like it's just like, aha. Like the fox is like, she's like, I think that's a person.
He lifts it up like a cat, turns it around. You know that thing like where you put like your hands like underneath the like front arms?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. He looks it dead in the face and just goes, "Who are you?"
It does not say a word.
He squints. Did I bring you? Is this another one of those things where, like with the frog, did I just manifest you?
You'd see Tayu kind of. I don't think they can talk. That's probably why they have a bell.
Huh. Sure, it's not just a fox.
Foxes aren't typically that expressive. That's typically, or purple. That's typically a kitsune thing.
So, is it a kitsune?
Sorry, frog.
Or is it maybe just a sentient fox?
Flap your ears once if you're just a sentient fox. You see the fox not do anything. It's like, okay, it's a kitsune.
Gotcha.
Oh, it didn't understand me.
If you're a kitsune, shake your head.
You see it kind of sit there for a moment and then like move its head side to side like, no, I'm not a kitsune.
Gotcha, you're a kitsune, understood.
No.
It's shaking its head. Good to know. Okay, you're a kitsune, understood. Right, okay. Oh yeah, by the way, yeah, here's Spike, by the way. He pulled out Spike. This is Spike, hi.
A hot Spike.
Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna go now.
I
See
was
the
not that
giant
prepared to
fuck-
hear that.
The fucking giant kitsu, the giant box looks at the Spike like, fuck are you?
Actually, I'm curious, because if I understand, Darla and Kitsune can kind of have a similar height, and Ryu is a little bit on the short side. What's the stature difference? Because this is a massive fucking Kitsune. This is wild.
The fox that she summons stands at about 3 feet tall.
Okay. Yeah, because the fox looks massive. That's why I was like, I wonder how... Wait, so what's the height changes here? Okay.
Oh no, the fox is ginormous.
Yeah.
Even for her, it's large. She's only like 5'6", I think. She's not that big.
Gotcha, she's taller than me. Fuck. Alright, gotcha.
That's with her high heels that she wears.
Okay, gotcha. So... She might still be... Fuck. Alright. Gotcha.
Man's got short man problems.
For those who don't know, I roll the height for every character I make. And I always seem to have horrible luck with the height. Ryu rolled like... I think he rolled like a 4 or a 5 for his fucking height out of like a d20.
Damn.
So he
That
got
checks,
like the
actually.
5 foot... He got the 5... Shut the fuck up. He got the 5 foot 2G.
Short kings are valid too.
Alright.
He managed to get this bitch to be friendly towards him, which is saying something.
That's something. Alright, yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
a
zoom
far
off.
more professional. Like, it's one of those, like, she's probably a stripper. She's also probably got way more experience than the one that you guys know that's just Emmy.
Yep. Like, at least we're keeping the theme of the fucking brothel campaign somehow. Still
There's a
going.
lot of people that became strippers because of the brothel campaign.
God,
I'm not gonna lie.
So what I'm understanding is I caused a rippling effect.
You and Anya, both of you had fucking brothel campaigns. There was a competing brothel. The brothels were very healthy businesses because there was 2 different fucking brands, effectively, of brothel. Like, throughout the countries.
That's kind of a fun thought, because it's not even like we're competing. It's more of like a, yeah, you handle this, I'll handle that type of thing.
Yeah, like, the only ones where there was actually 2 of the same, both brands in one city was Goldcrest. Which, Goldcrest was a big enough city where it was like, eh?
It
You
didn't really
take the north
matter
side, I'll take
type
the
of
south
thing.
side.
Yeah, it was like, and also the companies, the 2 groups were aware of each other, and they loved the fact they were competing.
Fair.
Like,
Oh man. Alright. Yeah, I've done that. The only other thing that I can think of that I need to do within town is I need to go to the prison to, 1, hopefully rally up John Sean so we can talk to the guard, but also 2, I need to get William out of there because he's a part of our ultimate plan.
you also need to convince him to make Spike a god.
Gotcha. I've got that under wraps. Don't worry.
You gotta talk to him.
I believe that I can fully convince him not only to try and make him a god, but also to, like, he himself worship him. I fully believe I can win William over. Crazy knows crazy, man.
You don't. No one remembers who he was, being a cult leader for. But that
Great.
cult has all been but deleted. They made sure to erase that shit. And they were like, no, stop it, you crazy bastard. Put you in the fucking cell and you're gonna stay there.
Aw.
William deserves better, man. He didn't do anything
You
wrong.
can keep me in here. I'll never stay.
Justice for William.
Justice for the cult leader.
Alright, yeah, so I guess I will go and I guess what makes sense more is to first... Well, we probably gotta ask the guard to unleash William to begin with anyway, so I guess go grab John Sean and then from there get a hold of...
Head over to Darius.
Hmm?
Darius, that's the guard, yeah.
Yeah, Darius.
Yeah. So you go grab John Sean. How do you grab John Sean?
Where is John Sean at right now? Tavern
Where
still?
is John Sean? I think he should be in the tavern unless he walked out.
I did I was thinking of him walking out, but I can't think of where he would go, so I'll just say like probably the tavern, just kind of maybe like training it up with that Davine person or something.
There's the horrifying wander button, but that would be a bitch to find you. Alright, coward.
Nah, he's training it up with pretty lady, bro.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to Davine.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you keep
Okay,
talking
have
to
you
Davine.
figured out anything about her? Have you asked any good questions? Or have you just been talking in Ignan, meaning no one else in the fucking party knows what you're saying?
We were just like catching up on hell, just kind of just talking about hell. You know how it is.
Okay, what do you find out about her?
All right, I guess probably logistically, John Sean would be kind of curious how it was doing since it was a little while before he went to go fight those bad guys that were responsible for him like this. So he just kind of was trying to get like a rough update on it, essentially.
Yeah, so he would find out that lust, envy, and pride have been, before the giant explosion, they were over in a different continent, causing problems. They were having fun over there. So that was a thing that he gets to find out, and also that you would find out that Davine has actually had interactions and spoken to the Sin of Lust directly. She just kind of mentions that she has interacted with Lust on a more just talking basis, which the Sin of Lust likes talking to people, kind of her whole gimmick.
Yeah.
So it's not entirely like, oh, that's insane. It's like, no, but that's still like a, oh, wait a fucking minute. You've actually met her. Oh.
Hey.
There is a question I do ask Davine though. I ask if they're single.
I was literally gonna joke about that. I was thinking in the back of my head, I didn't say it out loud, I was like, are you single? And then you fucking say that. I'm like, oh, fucking hell.
Alright.
Persuasion.
Got it. Alright, come on, game. I really need a good roll for this.
Yeah, you do.
19!
Nice.
Oh my god.
That's where all that bad luck went from previous rolls, man. You're picking it up.
Yes.
Bad rolls in combat, good rolls in seducing a devil.
Yeah, dude. Don't tell my Christian parents.
Dude, it's the fucking meme about like fucking D&D. It's like nobody looking. It's like, all right, it's time to save the world. Let's, and then the parents looking, open a portal to hell. Like they missed the whole let's save the world type shit. And only hear the let's go to hell.
Oh, yeah, no, honestly.
What's the response?
Alright, so.
To hell with us all.
Fucking god. Alright. You ask Davine if she's single.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
This is like, yeah. I know several people, but yes, I'm single, technically.
Oh, cool. Me too. That is relatable. Yes, I am also single. Yes, that is relatable. Anyways,
I want to mention this, that there's the one thing she said technically. For whatever the fuck that means. She added a technically in there.
You know what? I'm just gonna say that the 4 from John Sean's insight has like carried over into that, where he just kind of
just misses
to ask, or it goes over his
fuck
head.
Fuck you mean technically.
Alright.
Like, legally, yes, I'm single. Huh, that's a weird way to phrase that.
Probably like the last important thing, since I guess it's important to figure out what kind of class she is. I guess.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to find that out.
Yeah, okay, how do you ask that?
Yo, sick sword, what kind of tricks do you do with it?
Brother.
I was hoping desperately you would backpedal off of that. But no, okay, got it. Oh boy. Alright.
Trying to see why Reed does this so much now, it's fun.
I need a fucking moment, I'm sorry.
I just realized we're like
Oh.
over 2 hours into the session and I forgot to turn on the reverb effect for John Sean's voice. Oh well.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't turn it on.
He lost his reverb when he hit puberty, man.
No, that's what happens when he's flirting. He doesn't sound reverby.
Okay.
So keep in note that means that everything he said before, even before he ran into her, was also flirty. Understood. So so when he said "got it" as a response to Rio, he was flirting. Understood.
Anyways, Acrid, can you please tell me what class he has?
The fucking dodge.
That is the fastest 180.
And also, he drowned his mic while he said it.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh my god.
Tony's getting a little anxious. He wants to know the answer. Sorry, I'm just staring at Tony on OBS.
Hot silver.
Silver.
No,
Okay.
Pink, get the fuck out.
Okay, class.
Class.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, persuasion.
I love, while you were that persuasion, I
Got
love
it.
it's like the answer you get is I'm not a wizard. And just nothing further than that.
That's a 21.
Okay, no, I was gonna be honest. If you didn't get good on that persuasion, she was just gonna not tell you.
Understood.
It was one of those, like, she was just gonna give you a list that she wasn't and gonna make you figure it out.
I'm glad I
Oh,
rolled high
man.
then because I am not in the mood to figure that shit out.
You ain't gonna play mental Tetris? What's up, man?
Hell no.
Why not? What's wrong?
It'd probably be me
Class.
playing the mental Tetris most likely. Because I'm the one that's been
Anyways.
organizing the groups.
Anyways, class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her class.
I could really just imagine if you hadn't rolled well, she would have just looked at you and said, well, I slash and stab at people.
Yep.
I mean, I would have accepted that as an answer to BH. Like, that's valid.
So she's a sorceress.
Maybe.
You never know. You never know.
Oh my fuck god, my head hurts.
A possibility.
Oh man.
my god.
All.
Okay.
Okay.
She's like, well, I'm not a typical class for a devil, I can tell you that.
Oh?
Yes, I am a paladin.
Alright. Got it.
This feels like a fellowship moment.
Alright. John
Yeah.
Sean is just gonna go.
You're dealing with a paladin devil.
Alright, John Sean is just gonna
Fucking
go. That's
Uh,
hot. Like me. Anyways, time to go see what my comrade Rio is up to.
I bust
she's
down the
going-
door.
And right on cue. Yes.
Oh man. Here, just look to John and just go, John, It's time.
Yeah.
We need to go. Get Medico. Where's Medico? Marico.
Okay, John Sean is just gonna give like a flirty little wave back towards Davine and go like, well, bye! And he's just gonna run to Rio.
Alright,
Okay.
cool.
Just that hyper flirty little finger wave.
Yep, exactly.
If you want to add a roll to that, you can. See
would that
how
even-
well it gets sent.
What would that
Do
even
it.
be?
Persuasion, I guess. I don't know.
Wait, alright, you know what?
Wait.
Fuck it, why
Persuasion
not?
or just charisma in general?
Charisma or
That's
persuasion?
a 19!
There you go.
Fucking, you're
Are you serious?
man's getting somewhere. Problem,
Why the
he's trying to
fuck am-
flirt with one of the most difficult races to seduce that I have in my world.
Why the fuck am I getting such good rolls for flirting?
Oh, man.
I don't think I've gotten a single bad roll since I started.
Are we sure
this.
he's not a bard?
Yeah, also, you would have found out
Maybe.
this. He's a paladin marvel devil.
Alright, does she how does she react to the wave as John Sean leaves?
She gives a small wave back.
I'll take it.
Just
Oh,
It's-
man.
She gives an acknowledge. She glances at Rio like, "Who are you? Oh, your friend. Okay. I saw you jump through a window." Like it's that look of I recognize you.
Yeah.
This is the second time I've seen you bust down a door.
I'm like, Rio just looks to her very quickly and just goes, welcome. I'll get you put on the sheet. Don't worry about it. All right, hey, where's Mariko? We need to get Mariko up here. I don't have to worry about Grumpy. I can find him easily. He's right over there. But where's Mariko at? We need to get the next group ready to go, and we need to get information from the guard.
I don't know where Mariko is. I may have been a bit preoccupied recently.
Is she in the
So
tavern?
I have
Mariko.
not kept track of her.
She is
Okay.
right next to him.
He looks at him and just goes, she's right beside you.
Hi.
John Shaw turns to look at Mariko and just goes, ah! When did you get there?
I've been here.
That's awesome. I like that.
I stare at you for a while, and then
John Sean stares back, but but he changes his face, so it's just like one really big creepy eye looking back at you.
That's fine.
Davine turns around and starts talking to the Bandit King.
Alright, gonna keep her a note on that. Alright. Cool. So yeah. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna go grab Mariko. I'm gonna turn back and poke my head over to Grumpy and go, Grumpy, it's time to go. And we're gonna go and meet up with Darius, I guess. Because we need to get information.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys would head on over. Walking over to the prison with without Psyche and Agnath, you guys now have Mariko and Grumpy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking woo.
so
The
Rio,
ground is shaking.
what were you up to in this last hour or so?
Gathering more people, as always. I got a hold of a good old friend of mine who's gonna be really useful. She knows how to summon this giant fox that can be pretty useful with stuff like this.
Are you
so.
still carrying the purple box?
Yes.
Badass.
Okay. It's just giving up. It's just hanging there. It's like I give up.
Yeah.
I found a fellow resident from hell back there, that devil, who surprisingly was a paladin. How strange is that?
I think I heard about some devils being paladins in the past, but it's not a very common thing, that's for sure. They aren't normally the people that type of make oaths. That's not really too common for them.
In all my 100 years of being a hell being, I've never quite heard of such a thing, but hey, the more you learn, the more you grow, as they say.
Well, aren't you from a different world?
I don't remember. Anyways,
From what I can tell, you're probably from a different world. You don't act like it, at least. There are some discrepancies here, I'm gonna be honest. That's my guess.
Counterpoint, John Sean has brain damage. Anyways.
Yeah, no, this is just him just being like, yeah, no, you probably are. This is just him confirming his thought process. He would just go,
Okay,
most...
John Sean just kind of
Yeah.
looks at you. That's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
You're probably not from this world, or you've just genuinely forgotten. But if you're from the Health, then you should definitely know that. That is a thing. It's just not common.
I don't know. I beat up a lot of people in hell. It's all for information to get around when I'm constantly fighting.
Rude.
What did
Fucking
you say?
rude.
Rude. Why are you attacking
Oh.
people?
He's
Oh, well, you
ugly.
see, as the kids say, they are bitches. Evil people.
There's
That's
kids
the
there?
Even. I don't remember.
I'm gonna talk to Goy about this. We can't be having kids going to hell. That's just not okay. I'm gonna talk to her about that. Alright. That's a mental
Okay,
note
I
to
don't
put
think
in
they
the
were on the
meditation.
same page during that conversation.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you lose as the kids say.
Lumpy
I'm gonna make a
is
gritty joke
ignoring
later.
this conversation.
Yeah.
Mariko has wandered off.
Mariko, come back.
Oh, fine. He wanders
We have to get a hold of
back.
Darius. I'm imagining they've been talking about this while they've been walking. That's why I thought it.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's just a casual conversation.
You are causing your DM physical pain.
It's fine. I already had a migraine. What's a little bit more?
Oh man.
You are causing your DM physical pain.
Hashtag down with the British.
Don't worry, Anya. He doesn't have one dumbass to deal with. He has two dumbasses to deal with now.
Alright, yeah, so, yeah, we're just gonna go meet up with Darius. I don't think there's anything else to really mention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys would see Darius and Enna talking.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Darius.
Oh, good, you're here.
Yep, we're here. We have a new party. We have a bunch of
Oh.
people set up ready to go, and we also have some people that are going to be setting up potions. I also got a hold of a guy that apparently is from a different world. He's apparently called the Bandit King. So he's going to be helping with documentation. So if anybody gets like any limbs lost or anything like that, he'll probably be good. But little heads up, keep an eye on the motherfucker.
Got it.
I do not trust him one slightly bit. He said he's willing to help, but I'm going to be honest. Considering he's calling himself the Bandit King for a reason he's wearing it with pride, I do not trust that. But how are we doing? What's up? What's the information?
Hello.
Fucking speed.
Oh, man.
Fucking new.
There are two modes. There is speed hyper mode and there is serious mode.
Okay, so what you guys would find is like, well, I've been talking to Enna and I figured out a slightly better system we are going to set up. It's going to take us probably another in and out for you guys,
Okay.
but we're going to be setting up essentially warp gates in each city so you guys can easily get back to here instead of having to walk back and forth. It'll help deal with this quicker.
Oh, as the kids say, this is a fast travel system.
What kids are you talking to?
I get around. I hear people talk
I-
real. You know
What?
how easy it is
I-
to
What
eavesdrop?
kids? What kids are talking about this? Kids don't.
I just eavesdrop a lot real. It's not that weird.
What
I'm
kids are?
overthinking this.
Who? Who are you talking?
I just
Rumpy
eavesdrop
sets
none.
his hand on John Sean, looks down and goes, "Don't stop, children." And then just pushes him forward. It's the most like, stop it. Like, that's just fucking grumpy.
That's the
realize the
concern.
implications of what I've been
Yes.
saying. It just hit me. It just hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, okay,
here's the problem.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, that's why I was like, alright, who's gonna handle this the quote-unquote nicest? but really take
Oh
that
my
fucking
God.
hammer, take that nail, and go, come here.
Oh man.
Are we almost done with this session, please? I'd like to go back to bed.
I think we're almost done. We're getting closer to the
Okay.
end. Don't worry, man.
Yay.
Yeah, because he was. I'm gonna be honest. I was hearing this, and I was thinking back in my head. There's two things that's come to mind. I was like, one, we've barely been in town, so he had to listen to kids today, and two, he hasn't gone out of his way to listen to kids, meaning that he had to have stopped some at some point. So, like,
No, that was
okay.
that's not at all what I meant to imply. I just meant for that to just be a weird Sean John thing.
I totally
Okay.
get, I totally get what you were going for with that,
Yes.
but still, there's the how a character would react to certain words being said, and
Yeah,
the
that makes sense.
gladiator turtle said no.
There were some rising concerns
No.
for Rio.
No,
Hey,
don't
Yeah.
stalk children. That's bad. I will kill you. That was. And I want to mention, he openly took fire damage to really let you know he was okay with strangling you if that's what it took. Like, if he needed to get that message across, he was going to.
Oh my god.
I'm glad we got that across to also the player who didn't realize.
I'm not.
I
Oh,
totally
God.
get it. It was like,
I should have thought that through. No, I should have thought that through.
Phrasing!
yeah, there you go. There's Anya.
Yeah,
Phrasing
I know.
doesn't matter.
Phrasing!
That's yeah.
That's a phrasing. That's a phrasing
Okay.
moment.
That is
No.
a phrasing moment.
Hey Matt, don't feel bad about it. Trust me, I've had a lot of bad phrasing moments throughout this podcast. I think Acrid's had a few as well, but it's mainly been me. So trust me, you're not
Fair.
alone.
Strut moment. Don't worry. There's gonna be a strut moment for Ryu. I know it.
Got
Listen,
it.
strut's just another way to walk.
No.
It just means
I
walking,
think the
man.
thing you guys need to remember constantly, this is being recorded. People
Yes.
will take things out of context. You have to be careful what you say.
Yep.
Fair. No, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
And I
Yeah.
think the thing was is that you
Learn.
said, as the kids say, and I'm sitting here like, you have been with a group of people whole time. Never, as Grumpy just met you. So he's sitting there like, I've been with you the entire time. There has not been a child within 400 feet of me. Fuck you mean, as the kids say.
He was saying that he was from hell, so my brain was like, okay, well, if there's kids in hell, then I'm gonna have to start talking with Glay here. Because that's not okay.
Alright,
Let's get back on topic, though. Let's break away from this. Right. So, you just look. Where were we? Where were travel points, fast travel? Yes, right.
Yeah, warp points.
You're just looking good without.
They're gonna be set up as so the first he was like, also from what we can guess. Did you find any missing posters?
He takes a glare at John Sean and then goes, "We found 3. I didn't get to look at the third one because someone grabbed it and burned it."
Oh, who did that?
He just stares at you. And then finally, after the hesitation, goes, You did that.
What?
Okay.
You
That doesn't
did.
sound like me.
You did that. I actively watched you do it. Agnes watched you do it. Psyche watched you do it.
What?
Yeah.
That's weird.
And then you proceed to cartwheel into a treant.
That sounds like something I'd do.
So you get handed a missing poster.
Alright, cool. Awesome. Have we seen this missing poster? Or is it a different one?
I have.
That's the one that he burned.
Gotcha, cool. Great. What am I looking at? Gotcha, cool. So we're looking at a person with silver hair, braided, put to the left side, hanging over the shoulder. Might be a satyr because they had that like satyr ears and the satyr like antlers kind of sticking out, protruding out to like horizontally outwards, similar to like that of a human shoulders, just point, but then they like point up. And then they have like some type of like, dude, I hate the name of these jackets, but they're technically called bomber jackets, and I fucking hate that that's what they're called. But they're basically puffy jackets that are like very slick material, normally to help keep off rain, but still keep people like warm during like cold weather. But it's just like almost like a faded dark brown, with this like white fur for like around the collar bits. And then it looks like they had like a lighter brown like leather shirt probably underneath it. And I think those are emerald eyes. I think emerald eyes. Pretty pale looking though for a satyr.
Yeah.
Is that actually a satyr that doesn't go outside? Because that's rare. But yeah, either way, you just look to him and go, well, appreciate it. So they're missing from Dalhurst's last known location was Aerith. Do you want us to head to Aerith then?
And he would give you the other two.
Okay.
Which, the bard was last known to be in Edinburgh, and the druid was also in Aerith. Same as the...
Aerith is... Okay.
Aerith,
Edinburgh, Aerith, and any other place?
Those are the two... So the three missing posters y'all have, those are the two locations they should be in.
So, he would kind of look to the other. So I'm looking at the map here. Technically, the closest place to either of these places would be Stratford and Dalhurst. But problem is, Stratford, technically, if we cut straight through without using a path, we could get to Edinburgh.
Yeah.
It would save us some
through
time.
forest.
It would save us some time, but we'd be walking through forest, would probably be a bit more dangerous. On the other hand, we could go from Dalhurst to Ascot, and then from Ascot to Aerith. But then we'd have to double back to Ascot, and then head back to Edinburgh, and then probably cut through the forest to get back to Stratford. Which, that would be really pushing our luck there. But the longer we let these people stick around in the zone, the more fucked up it's gonna get, and probably the bigger shot it is of people dying.
Yeah.
He's gonna look to them and go, how many people are in Aerith and how many people are in Edinburgh?
There's two in Aerith, one in Edinburgh.
I say this is just my thought, and Dylan, you can chime in. I think we should go to Aerith then, because there's two people there.
Right.
We should be prioritizing the amount of lives that are currently on the line.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
And if we feel like we can handle it after we get back from Aerith and we get to Ascot, then we can technically head to Edinburgh if we feel like we can handle the sanity problems that come with it. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
Yeah, so he would just look to Darius and just go, we'll head to Aerith, we'll figure out where we're going to go from there, and if we feel like we can handle it within the same trip, we'll try and hit up Edinburgh too. We need to prioritize lives. I think that matters the most right now.
He would look, he was like, let me see if it's this. He was like, well, if you want, you can actually test out the warp. We've kind of got it loosely set up.
Ooh, that would be, you know what? Fuck it.
Right.
Yeah.
Not right now. It's a one-way to Dalhurst.
Gotcha. We'll test it when we're gonna head out there in like, what I'd say, like what, 2 or 3 days before we head out. That sound good, John?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So you guys would get that as yeah. You guys would head back to the tavern with Aaron.
I got one thing I need to do real fast, Darius, before we do that.
What?
He's gonna look to him and go, by the way, before I head off to go back to the tavern and all that. Quick thing. So I had a plan. And it requires
I'm concerned.
a person from the prison.
I already don't like it.
I know you're not gonna like it, but I promise you it'll be worthwhile. So right now, a lot of the gods, from what we know, can't really help us. They're not allowed to for the law reasons. And getting a hold of an eldritch being is risky. So I have a proposal. There is a man that I remember, William.
Yeah.
What if... And he pulls out Spike. And he just go... This thing appeared in my throat. It's not from this world. Something is wrong with this frog, but it seems to like me.
He just starts rubbing his eyes. Like with that finger on one eye, thumb on the other, like that slow of, oh boy, here we go.
So I have a thought. If we got hold of Williams, and we got enough people to, if we can convince him to start worshipping this frog, then obviously he'll start another cult around the frog. Spike. Say hi to Spike. If we can get enough people to follow him, we might be able to make him a demigod. Hell, maybe even a god. And if we can do that, then we have one hell of an ally.
You're really trying to play the long game with this.
I'm thinking it through. I don't know how long this is going to go on. Do you?
No.
We have to find a source. We don't even know where to start.
We're
Something that
working on
caused
it.
this much of a boom? We're going to need as much manpower as we can get. And if we can get a
Alright.
literal god on our side, I think that's worthwhile. Don't you think?
I hate that I agree with you.
Listen, I might be crazy, and I know I'm crazy. I'm not disowning that. But I will fully admit to the fact that if I know when it comes down to this, we're going to need as much manpower as we can get. And our natural gods can't help us. They're weak in this regard.
I will give me Spike.
Alright,
I'll go talk to William.
appreciate it.
He takes Spike and walks into the prison with the most "I want to die" kind of expression of "I cannot believe this is a conversation I'm gonna go have with a cult leader."
Alright. Hell yeah, I'm gonna head back to the tavern then.
Yup. Don't worry, y'all will see. Okay, how does that go?
If it doesn't go well, he can get hold of me. Trust me, I know I can win him over. I know I can. I am positive.
All right. Yeah. So it would be 2 days later, as you guys start to leave. You guys would see Williams come walking out of the prison
Okay.
with Spike on his shoulder,
Yeah.
and you see this guy like straightening his suit as he's getting ready. He's got the biggest smile of an absolute fucking lunatic.
He's gonna look at me and just go, Williams, how you doing? How's my best man?
I don't know you, but you got me out. I like you a lot. This is your frog, isn't it?
Yes,
This is
yes.
Spike.
This is Spike.
All right.
Listen, you've seen what was going on with the world, right? He's explained all that to you?
He explained a bit. I hadn't seen it. And I thought it'd look a little bit worse, but he kind of like looking around. Like it's that like Williams is a very twitchy guy. That's the other thing. With his hands always moving. His eyes usually are usually moving at least a little bit.
Yeah.
The one thing that never changes is the giant smile he has. It's like mere psychotic levels of smile.
Awesome.
And he's like, I did not expect it to look worse, but it looks fine, and I think I can do it.
I know you can, man. I believe in you. I believe in you.
At least someone does. And he's like, time to go find the not so useful ones, and he walks off towards the side of town.
Great, perfect.
Yeah, so he walks off towards like the side of town that doesn't have like the fighting people.
Yeah.
He walks off with this walk of time to go change the minds of people. Like here goes the cult leader. Problem. He's been told make a cult. He said fucking bet.
This is gonna work out great. Cause think about
There
it,
definitely won't be any drawbacks.
definitely not,
Swimming
man.
this frog.
This frog's the best frog. Listen, Spike, he's a good man. I believe in Spike.
I just thought of I believe in Steve.
I believe in Steve.
I just put Steve is replaced with Spike.
Oh man. Alright. So is the end of this session going with us going through the portal?
Yes, so y'all would step on a rune platform that Anna had just finished setting up properly.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, this should get you, at least for the most part, within a day of Dollhurst.
All
Or at least
right.
in Dollhurst. I aimed to put it in the center, but I'm still working out
The king.
the magic. Yes, also,
Yeah, I
I'm
get it.
still very tired.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's fair. I mean, take the time that you need to rest, because as much as, like, if I'm gonna be honest, if you were a marshal, I'd tell you, go fuck yourself, and you can work yourself off. However, the thing is, mana takes time to replenish. Do what you need to do.
Yeah, I'm still working on getting my books back in order.
That's
Alright,
fair.
well, let's see if it works.
Toodaloo! Steps on it.
Alright, it grabs. Everyone in the party gets tethered via magic and yoinked into the portal.
Hell
As
yeah.
you guys would appear. Let's find out. Great, y'all are there.
Awesome.
Y'all are like 20 feet away from the center of Dollhurst. So it's like, okay, that wasn't. We're like really close to a building, but all things considered, she did a good job.
Dude, can you imagine we merged with the building?
She's trying.
She tried her best. She was like, I'm gonna remember this spot.
Fair. Alright.
Oh,
And with that, we are ending off this session
in Dollhurst.
in Dollhurst. And we're going to be heading out back into the zone next session.
Yes.
We're going to be going to try to find some missing people. That being said, I'll see you next time. He might see you next time. Maybe he'll hear you. Nobody knows.
Maybe I'll know you.
You can find us on Spotify as The Lost Harbor, and you can find us on YouTube for the main campaign, aka the Roman Harbor campaign. You can find them on The Lost Harbor, and for this campaign, you can find us on The Lost Shipyard. Because we have
Do not-
2 channels that try and combat YouTube. 'Cause YouTube said, but
Do
what
not-
if we tank your analytics?
But do not fear Williams. He is only here to help. He definitely won't be a problem in the future. It's fine.
I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about the Bandit King. Anyways, I'll see you
That's
all
fair.
next
I-
time. Peace.
Uh,
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.